witnessed tonight. Two teams, top teams, taking on against each other, and the result is one that will be remembered and cherished for a long, long time. Ruhi Rangers versus Amerat Royals. That was the game. Ruhi Rangers batting first scored 116 runs, which everyone thought was a par score on that wicket, but not the batters of Amerat Royals. Yes, they started slow, but there was a brilliant innings first from Rafiullah and then from the man of the moment. Of course, it was Shah Rukh Khan who scored a 50, which gave them the self-belief, the confidence that they can chase this total down. A wonderful game, and we've got a first finalist in Qurum Thunders. The second finalists are the team that are the true Royals, Amerat Royals. Joining me in the post-match presentation tonight is a special guest, Mr. Paul Martin. He's the logistics manager for Mazoon Dairy. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll start the post-match ceremony with the Oud Amna Maximum Sixes Award. And this goes to the man who has a name which is famous in India. Shah Rukh Khan, 21 balls, 50, and he's hit 5 humongous sixes. Shah Rukh Khan, you'll take the Oud Amna Maximum Sixes hamper from Mr. Paul Martin. Thank you, Shah Rukh. Now it's time for us to announce the player of the match. This man has been an exceptional all-rounder for Amerat Royals all throughout the tournament. And this game, the big semi-final, he rose to the occasion, first with the ball and then with the bat. It is Rafiullah, who scored 27 runs in 12 deliveries, and he also took 2 wickets and 7 runs conceded in his 2 overs. He's the player of the match in the big semi-final. He'll be giving the player of the match memento by Mr. Paul Martin. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. थैंक यू मिस्टर मार्टिन. बड़ा सेमीफाइनल, एक ऐसा मौका जहां पर हर किसी को परफॉर्म करना होता है. आपको कैसा लग रहा है ये मैच जीतकर और ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच जीतकर?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ. हाँ, मैच के हवाले से तो मैच जब प्लान यही था कि टॉस जीतेंगे तो बॉलिंग ही करेंगे, तो उसी हिसाब से चले. वो सामने टीम अच्छा था, उन्होंने अच्छे रन्स किए, तो दरमियान में 3-4 ओवर हमने ऐसे डाले कि उसमें थोड़ा रिकवर किया, और बाद में चेसिंग में फिर खुद ही ट्राई किया ऊपर आने के लिए, तो थोड़ा मैच को इजी करने के लिए. तो जो प्लान पे आए तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वो हो गया और चेस कर गए हम.
पहला फाइनल है और एक मैच दूर है बस, तो क्या उम्मीदें हैं इस गेम से?
इंशाल्लाह विन के लिए आए और कोशिश करेंगे कि विन करें.
All the best for the big final, Rafiullah. You've done very well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was the player of the match, Rafiullah, who was also the all-round performer of the game. It's time for us to get into a short break, but when we are back, we'll be bringing you the big final. So stay tuned.
हेलो हेलो हेलो, चेक माइक चेक माइक चेक, हेलो हेलो हेलो, माइक चेक 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 चेक।
ठीक है तैयब, मेरी बात कान खोल के सुन लो। ये वाला जो माइक है ये स्टूडियो में यूज होना है, वो अभी टॉस करने गए हैं, वो रिकॉर्ड होगा, वो वापस इधर आपके पास आ रहे हैं। आपके पास हैंडल माइक नंबर 4 है जिसके ऊपर 4 लिखा हुआ है।
यहाँ पे दोनों ही हैं तो कौन सा यूज़ करूँ, आप बताओ मुझे।
माइक उनको 1 दे दो जो डेली यूज होता है।
दोनों लेफ्ट। ये
वो आप अदील के साथ बात कर लो, अदील है उसका नाम,
ये
अदील शफीक।
ये इस पे अदील आएगा बात करने को।
हाँ, अदील शफीक।
तो हम गेस्ट को बीच में रखेंगे।
and welcome to the pre-match conversation right here at the Oman Cricket Academy grounds. This is the Amerat Stadium in Muscat in Oman. We are here for the finals of the fan code Oman D10. 45 games so far and one better than the other. We've never been able to have a dull moment throughout this tournament. And why not? Sixes, wickets, boundaries, catches, literally everything is what we've experienced right here. And now we have our two teams in position to go through to clamp their hands on this trophy right behind me and to be titled the champions of fan code Oman D10, the season 2. Right now with me is Shoaib Ahmed. Shoaib, welcome.
Yes, I think you've summarized it quite well. The feelings, the emotions that have been witnessed here at fan code Oman D10 have been second to none. And just one more game to go, and we'll have our second D10 champion. Luckily, and what a great semi-final we've witnessed so far. No Ruvi Rangers. That's a big surprise. Nobody would have believed that at the start of the tournament.
Absolutely. I mean, defending champions and they not being in the finals, obviously a big blow. But then look at this. Qurum Thunders, they were there in the finals last season. They have been the finalists, and what a thumping win. We'll quickly have a look at both the semi-finals that we've had so far. The first one, Qurum Thunders stamping their authority against Busher Busters, and this is so good. They went out and ensured that they stamped their position into the finals like a true champion side. And as far as Ruvi Rangers is concerned, in the second semi-final, well, they had their moments. They had a lot of moments, but unfortunately couldn't go through.
It was a roller coaster ride, to be honest, Neil. Nobody would have thought that it is going to be such an interesting game. Ruvi Rangers were the favourites starting at the starting of the game,
right.
And then came the explosive batter Rafiullah, who actually changed the face of the game and instilled that self-belief that you can win games of cricket if you have that confidence and the skill set. And I think Rafiullah did exactly that. He gave them the impetus that they needed, and then Shah Rukh Khan came in and just played a magical knock, to say the least.
Well, absolutely. Shah Rukh Khan, the superstar of the side. Probably the name has something in it that gives that superstardom. But then, you know what? We've seen Ruvi Rangers and their opposition Amerat Royals playing a similar game in the Super Sixes, where 113 was the target and 114 was the target and 116 was chased down. But it was the other way around. It was Ruvi Rangers who came on top at that point in time. But today, Ruvi Rangers on the back foot. Amerat Royals get into their first finals ever of the fan code Oman D10. What do you expect from a team that's got in to the finals for the first time? We'll come to Qurum Thunders later.
Well, I think there's no hiding the fact that there is going to be pressure of the big final. The best of the best teams face that pressure.
True.
But Amerat Royals, the way they've performed, I think they will definitely feel that nothing is impossible right now. And they will be going into that final with a lot of confidence from the semi-final. Yes,
Sure.
Both the teams are true champions because they've played like champions throughout the tournament. But I think we are in for a cracker of a game tonight.
Well, absolutely. Cracker of a game. The finals coming up your way. It is Qurum Thunders taking on Amerat Royals, the first timers into the finals. And what a phenomenal sides these are. Qurum Thunders, while they have everything in position from some seriously talented national players who represent Oman on their international duties. Jatinder Singh, Kashyap Kumar Prajapati in supreme form. I think they've got the impetus, the head start, which is just important to be in the big finals.
Yes, they've got what it takes in terms of playing in the big final, and that is batters who are in form. Because Kashyap Kumar Prajapati did really well in the tournament. Not started really well, but then he just peaked at the right time, and that is big news and good news for Qurum Thunders. Besides that, if we look at the players who have performed well, I think one name that comes to your mind is Amir Kaleem. What a performer.
Oh, indeed.
With the ball, with the bat, and as a captain.
Absolutely. I mean, unfortunate for Amir Kaleem that his side, Kubair Warriors, couldn't really make it to the semis, for that matter, not even the finals. But he was a standout performer, standing out tall every time the team needed, be it with the ball, be it with the bat. He was right there with the wickets, with the runs. And, you know, when you have someone like Amir Kaleem leading your pack, there is more often than not the chances to go ahead and get those wins in your pocket. Look at that phenomenal batting or bowling performance coming in from Amir Kaleem, ensuring that he picks those wickets right now every single time. Now, Amir Kaleem sitting right at the top of those most wickets column with 17 wickets. And isn't that amazing?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Amir Kaleem, he's not even played the semi-finals. He was there in the Super 6. But to be able to perform like that, 17 wickets all throughout the tournament, I think that is something really special. And he's also performed with the bat. This is 17 wickets in the entire season. And that tells you a lot about the character that he is. Number 2, Hasnain. He's got 16 wickets. Yes, he went for some runs in that semi-final, but other than that, he had a great run in the tournament. Number 3 is Akil Khan. Again, one of the bowlers who've done well throughout the tournament, have been taking wickets on a consistent basis. Bilal Mohammad at number 4 and Ganesh Chandrasekhar finish at number 5.
Well, yes, all of these guys definitely have the potential to go and break into the big scene. But there are more opportunities when, kids come in and start at an early age, and when they actually start off for a bigger opportunity to create a bigger stand for themselves when things go big. And to join us in this conversation, we have Mr. Amerat Labsher, who is the head of the academies right here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Amerat, welcome. How are you doing today? Now, I mean, late night for you. You are a strength and conditioning coach yourself. What time do you sleep?
I have to be up in the mornings early, so definitely try and get into bed before 10:30 in the evenings.
This is interesting. Now, when you put yourself and your life in discipline, and I'm sure similarly there is a lot of discipline that comes in when kids come here at the academy. Talk us through, how is the process of the kids who come here at the academy, and what's the future lineup for them?
Yeah, we have different age groups training. So we got from under 9 all the way through to under 19 in the academy. You mentioned the word discipline. So I believe that self-discipline is the only type of discipline, and that is something we try and instill in the kids, that they learn to be responsible and also take responsibility for their cricket in a certain way. And we always strive to have thinking cricketers and problem solvers, and not just kids that come here and expect things to happen. So that's definitely part of the way we coach here. But yeah, we run the program all the way from under 9 to under 19, and we try to have good continuity and good progression throughout the age groups, that we can see where the kids are going and moving towards a specific goal.
You mentioned about having a systematic plan for kids from under 9 all the way towards under 19. There is a pathway that's created for them by you guys. Someone who joins in midway, a talented kid joins in at the under 15 level. Does he probably find a little more challenge as compared to someone who's been with you from the under 9s, who's understood the genetics of the coaching system, someone who's never been with you guys, all of a sudden finds it like, oh wait, in my coaching academy, this is not how it used to work. How do you tackle that?
Yeah, look, I think a lot of the fundamentals have to be in place. So we'll try and quickly evaluate and see which fundamentals are there and which aren't, and try and establish them if they're not there. But at that young age also, it's a lot about fun, and they have to enjoy it. So we'll make sure the kids fit in early. They must feel welcome, and they must feel that they can relate to the other kids and the other coaches who are in the academy. So I don't think they'll feel out of place, definitely not. And we'll definitely try and make them feel welcome as soon as possible.
Amerat, we've seen so many youngsters playing in the D10 format. How do you rate their performance, and where do you see them going in the future?
Yeah, definitely I've been very impressed and surprised with a few good young players that have been on display or on show in the last few weeks. Look, we hope they stay in Oman. We hope they don't go away and do their tertiary education in a different country. So we got a few plans to try and keep them here in the future, and hopefully that can take effect, and we can keep this talent here, because there is definitely a lot of talent, that's for sure.
No, that definitely is, and with leadership skills like yours and discipline as well, we definitely are looking forward to a lot of youngsters coming into the bigger circuit. Thank you so much, Amerat, for joining us.
Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Shoaib.
Thank you. So this is what it is. Amerat Labsher joining us. He heads the academies here at the Oman Cricket Academy, and also is the strength and conditioning coach for the national team of Oman. Now, this is not where it ends. There is a lot of things that go behind in making a proper nation as far as cricket is concerned. It has to start from the grassroots level. And once the grassroots level is sorted, like ever does, taking care of the under 19, the age group boys, the under 19 section comes in. Because these lads go out and ensure that they play cricket at some serious level. They play cricket in competitive way, and they go out and play the World Cups as well. You know what, Shoaib, this is a time where a lot of international cricketers have actually made their name, like Virat Kohli is one of them. You know, today playing some really great knocks and ensuring that they keep at it. It is not very easy to maintain that tempo at the under 19s and then go out to create the same at the highest level.
Yes, you're right. I think, like you mentioned, the under-19 is such an important and integral part of cricket development, not only for Asian countries, but everywhere in the world. And the importance is cannot be stressed enough, because we've seen some big stars coming in from the under-19 level, then going on to make big names for themselves.
No, absolutely. Joining us right now is Mr. Zishan, who takes care of the domestic circuit cricket right here in this beautiful country of Oman. Zishan, welcome for this conversation.
Thank you very much.
Zishan, we've seen so many domestic boys coming in, different age groups, but that domestic circuit is a very integral part of what comes out at the national level. Talk us, how's the domestic circuit here in Oman?
Yeah, we have divisions like from Premier to G division, and we have almost in this season we got 65 to 70 teams in this, and unfortunately we have 2 grounds, so our Premier division and A division are playing on these grounds, especially on the Premier division where we have 8 teams, different corporate teams. We select our national team players, and this is the ground really who was producing this national team players for us in the Premier Division.
Now, Zishan, I must congratulate you on a brilliant work that you guys have done. You know, everyone at Oman Cricket who's brought about a fantastic change in the dynamics in the way Oman Cricket has shaped up today. Every single player, no one can point out and say, hey, this is an associate nation player. These are as good as some of the biggest nations that are playing cricket. And a lot of credit goes to you guys who actually spot these players. But then the retention of these players also becomes a challenge. 3 years of qualification time. How do you work that?
Yeah, we are very thankful to the companies who are hiring these guys, and they are playing in our domestic circuit in Premier Division especially. So we are very thankful to the corporates who are engaging these guys for a long period, and they are available for the national team. So with the corporates, have the help of the corporates and the infrastructure Oman Cricket has provided here. So with this combination, we are getting the good guys in our national team, and they are performing. And you can see that Oman is day by day they are increasing their position in the international arena.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, yes. Oman is in fact just knocking the doors for the 2023 World Cup that's coming out in India. Zishan, I must congratulate you and everyone at Oman Cricket. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, now, so that we had spoken to Zishan, we can definitely tell you one thing, that Oman Cricket has a brilliant future lined up. Now, 2 teams that have lined up are waiting right under the doors of their dugouts to get out and play the finals. But before they come out, their captains will come out, and their captains will come out to do the coin toss. So let's go down for the coin toss.
It's time to flip the coin one last time in the big final here at Fancode Oman D10. We are at the center with the 2 teams who have played some wonderful cricket and have reached at the pinnacle of this tournament. The big final, I've got the 2 teams here. It's Amerat Royals taking on Qurum Thunders. Right in the center is the umpire, Mr. Rahul Asher, who will be adjudicating the toss. Of course, it's the home team, Jatinder Singh from Qurum Thunders. He's going to flip the coin. Number is the call. Khanjar it is. Chati, you've won the toss. All important, all excited. What are you going to do tonight?
Yeah, we're going to bowl first and restrict them early.
Good journey so far, but all that doesn't matter in the big final. The team that plays well wins tonight. What are the plans?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm really super proud of the boys, the way they have played the tournament. And yes, of course, we're going to keep the game simple as it is. So we not going to make too much, complicated.
One last time, why are you doing what you're doing?
Well, of course, our guys are, in a good shape, so we would like to chase down the target.
Okay, all the best, do well.
Thank you so much.
Toss not favoring, but a great game, big semi-final. I'm sure you must be excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited. The boys played really well in the semi-finals. They are all charged up. They are all lit up. They just wanted to win the title. No matter, we just lost the toss, but we'll win the game.
Yeah, of course, batting first, I think, what do you think is a good score now? Because it's very difficult.
No, we have a good batsman. We have depth of batsmen. So I feel 120, 130, we will make it for sure.
Big final. Any changes to your side?
No, it will be same team.
All the best, do well.
Thank you, thank you.
Right, so the news from the center of the big final here tonight is that Qurum Thunders have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first.
Thank you so much. Right then, we got the news from the center. This is Qurum Thunders winning the toss and deciding to bowl first in the all-important final of Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2. I've been joined by Abid Ibrahim. Welcome, Abid. Looking smart as ever.
Thank you very much, Noman. We've been looking throughout this tournament. You also been looking smart, but those players who gave us a fight, and this tournament has completely gave us a lot of surprises. Looking at from the last game, what a game we had on the second semi-finals.
Absolutely. And talking about the players, we have discussed how players have performed brilliantly throughout the tournament. I guess it's just time to talk about the under-19 players who have impressed us a lot throughout the tournament with their brilliant performances. I believe Arafat Islam, for me, has been the pick of the tournament.
Well, I wouldn't be naming one only, because yes, Arafat has been someone who has been bowling really well. As the tournament progressed, they're moving forward. They kept on bowling those in-swingers, those out-swingers. He's been something that we all the time been talking about. But there is one more name that I would like to mention here is Arya Bisht, who was also played really well in the tournament. But it is yet we need to see a lot of performances. These under-19 boys have a lot to left to prove themselves.
Absolutely. We're talking about the under-19 players, but I believe in this tournament, one player from the Oman national team who has stood out in terms of performance is Kashyap Kumar Prajapati. He's been the leading run scorer in the Super 6 round, and he has impressed us a lot with not only his batting style, but the way he has played bowlers all along the ground throughout the tournament. Sensational batting performances from Kashyap Kumar Prajapati. Stood up when his team needed the most. He didn't have a good start to the tournament, but then when the stage that matters the most, he performed brilliantly, not only in the semi-final but in the Super 6 round as well.
Well, I think it was just the right time for him to click, and when the team Qurum Thunders wanted him to score runs, and he's someone who's coming from the international background, so that he knows how to handle the pressure. He knows things or two about how to get going. It was just that he might be rusty before this tournament. Mind you, these players didn't had a lot of outings, but then coming in the form and scoring runs, and once he started picking up that form, he never left it. He's gone on, expressed himself, and scored some very good runs and very, very much match-winning knocks that we have seen him. He played a very important knocks throughout the tournament.
Right, exactly. And talking about Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, once we have a player like him up the order, we have seen that the situation just became a little easy for the captain Jatinder Singh up the order.
Oh, obviously that Jati, we have seen him a few man of the match performances as well from him as also. But it's just that you need to have a belief that you're leading the team. You have a different kind of pressure to handle as well. It was rightly time when Kashyap Kumar Prajapati kicked in and helped him in the progress. Then you see when he comes to bat along with his partner, then he feels a lot relaxed. It's very important to have a great partner alongside you. But talk about Jatinder Singh, I think he's a fantastic player altogether. He's been naming himself at the national side as well.
Absolutely, and I believe the depth Qurum Thunder's side have, it just makes them a lot favourite in the final tournament. I mean, in the final game, it just makes them absolutely brilliant. Right then, talking about, we were mentioning about under-19 players before. We have the Oman's under-19 coach with us, Adil Shafiq. Welcome, Adil. Hope you're doing good.
Hi guys. Good evening.
Good evening. We've been looking for you all this time because these young boys that we've been talking about, it is Aryan Bisht and Arafat Islam. Tell us more about these guys, what they do. I mean, when they come in, how much does work it takes for you, someone, to work with them closely?
Yeah, firstly, it's a privilege to work with them. They're very hardworking, not just those two, but the whole under-19s team. They've been absolutely brilliant for the last few months. It's nice to see maybe 5 or 6 of them actually playing in this tournament. Arafat has bowled brilliantly. Tanuj is also someone who played for Gubra Giants, who unfortunately didn't make it to the second round, but he also performed really well. Aryan's had a few games. So Aditya Gurumukh also. So, there's good opportunity for them to just get a bit more exposure in this tournament, and I think they've done a good job.
Absolutely. So, Adil, if we talk about the complete process that takes the players when they start from the school level, or they start from under 16 level, from under 16 to under 19 and then to the Oman national team, what exactly is the process behind it?
Yeah, so we recently had a competition a few weeks ago. So unfortunately, under-19s cricket doesn't come around very often, but a lot of them are in the schools here. Some of them are actually born in Oman. So if you're born in Oman, you're eligible to play for the team. We held some trials earlier on in the year once we found out there was a tournament coming. So we had a real, sort of long process just to make sure we get the best 14, and there was some great talent. Once we selected the squad, we had camps, training, fitness, various practice matches, and all going into the tournament, we were in really good space. So, we just tried to give them an environment where they can flourish, and they did a really good job.
Thank you so much, Adil. It was an absolute pleasure having you, and we would love to see more of the under-19 and the exciting talent coming from this tournament and featuring in the Oman's national team. Thank you so much, Adil, for joining in. Right then, we have seen 2 exciting semi-finals in Abid, and talking about 2 performances in the tournament we have seen so far. I guess from the second semi-final, one performance that stood out was Shah Rukh Khan. Brilliant half-century, and that too against the experienced bowling attack of Ruby Rangers.
Well, undoubtedly he's played a match-winning knock today. 21 balls he faced, and then he's scored 50 runs. It was not about how you play the game. It's about when you perform. That's more important. I would give credit some to the captain as well, to keep the belief on him, and he delivered when the time came. And he played today, I think, some fearless shots. If you see that, few shots really was undescribable. I mean, beautiful shots. Look at those shots. Playing on the onside, lofting it, fearless. He knew it. There is no chance if you go out from here, and there is no comeback. So he knew it that, and he applied himself really, really well.
Absolutely. Just makes you a brilliant player, that whenever you perform in a crunch game, and taking your side over the line is definitely a big thing there. I'm talking about the game. Right then, we have the final ready for you. The teams who are featuring in this game will be important to see what team both of these sides will be playing in the final, because this is the all-important final. I'll tell you what, both teams, I believe, won't be making any changes to their lineup.
Well, definitely we need to see how they respond, because they know that how important this game is. Like it is starting from the team onto your left, where you have Amerat Royals, is that Mohit Patel, and you see that Patika Tavle, Karan Sonavle, Bilal Khan, Rafiullah, and Hemal Tandil, Vinayak Shukla, Yasir Ali, Shah Rukh Khan, and Faisal Shah. They completes the 11, but Jatin Kumar has a role to play in right from the first. And then talking about the team of Qurum Tandas, and I think they have done some great works. They are playing their second finals, and it is the time. Anyway, we'll take an off from here. We'll go towards the comms and see this game and enjoy it. Let's go back to the comm box.
Well, thank you so much, Abid, and thank you so much, Noman. Well, yes, we saw those sides, and both these sides look equally good to win the title at the Oman Cricket Academy. Qurum Thunders versus Amerat Royals. The most deserving 2 sides that have got into the finals, and a conversation is on between both the sides. Now, this is very, very good, right? The 2 opening batters, and we have the leading side, Qurum Thunders, having a conversation amongst themselves right before the final starts. This is going to be one good game that you should not be missing. The finals coming in live from the Amerat Cricket Stadium right here in Oman. Joining me in the commentary box is Shoaib. Shoaib, welcome.
Thank you, Neil. Yes, one last time, one last game, and as you can see, they're all friends when they're not playing cricket, but as soon as that bat and ball comes into picture, the entire equation just goes for a toss. Yes, right now they are smiling, they are happy, but I'm sure, Neil, inside, within themselves, they know that this game is a moment that they would remember for a lifetime.
That's right, Qurum Thunders playing their second finals. Last season, they played the final against Ruby Rangers, lost that, but this season, they're looking good enough. Amerat Royals, on the other hand, are so confident. They chased down a mammoth total against the defending champions Ruby Rangers and got into the finals, which primarily means that they are on the roll as well. Pratik Athavale, 249 runs in 14 matches, a strike rate of 158, and the best of 52. He definitely will be one of those guys that your eyes will be glued on. His partner and the captain of the side, Karan Sonavle, 197 runs for him, a strike rate just shy of 145, and a best of 39. He has been able to give some able company to Pratik, and both of these guys have become the Karan Arjun of Amerat Royals.
Yes, you're right, Karan Arjun of Amerat Royals, and also this man could be the danger man, the hero for Qurum Thunders. 14 matches, 10 wickets. The legend, Muniz Ansari, one of the most experienced players here at Fan Code Oman D10. Now he'll have a big role to play. He's starting the proceedings with the ball, the new ball. And that's the field setting. Well, we're all set for ball number 1 of the big final. Qurum Thunders versus Amerat Royals.
First ball and a beautiful delivery. Yorked him on the money. And this is something that you will expect every single time when Muniz Ansari comes to bowl. Beautiful delivery. Swinging, those late swing in that ball. It's just approaching the batter. Pratik Athavale getting the bat down in time.
This time the wide Yorker comes into effect from Muniz Ansari. Wanted to slice it over point, Pratik, but just couldn't get back to ball. Now this is going to be interesting. The first 2 overs, we all know, Neil, they are so important. They are super important. Imperative that they start well, because that will help them finish well in the last 10 overs.
No doubts about that. A good start always helps in building up a fantastic innings. How good is this going to be? We'll have to wait and watch with Muniz Ansari bowling. He's going to bring up his A game for the finals. Third Yorker in the line. How often do you get to see that? How often do you get to see bowlers bowling Yorkers on the money every single delivery?
Yes, you've seen a hat-trick of 6s, you've seen a hat-trick of wickets, and now you've seen a hat-trick of Yorker deliveries. Nothing left to see more. Let's just drop the mic and get out of the comm box. What an enthralling tournament this has been. Fulfilling, satisfying. You could ask for a lot of things, but I think this tournament, the Fan Code Oman D10, has covered almost all bases.
You're right. Some bright youngsters, some extremely amazing seniors giving direction to those youngsters. Some of the lads from the national side driven there. Will be a single quick chance there. Oh, how close was that? How close was that? Karan Sonavle literally walking on a tight rope with those tight runs.
Yes, and especially when you're playing it to somebody like Sandeep Gaur, who's very, very quick, very agile. Look at that. One hand pick up, good release, quick release, direct hit was what was needed on that occasion, and it would have been curtains for Karan Sonavle.
Pratik will be on a strike now. Full toss onto the pads. More often than not, the umpire would be convinced in giving it, but not here. Looked like it was down the leg. Only 3 runs, but have a look at that. A low Yorker onto the pads, knee roll, down the leg, definitely.
Well, that was missing the leg stump, or maybe just kissing the leg stump on its way. But I think that's a good call. Good call from the umpire.
Three of 5. One last delivery to go. Manish Ansari. Again a Yorker. 6 attempted Yorkers, 1 low full toss, 5 Yorkers, absolutely on the money. First over gone, 3 for none.
एक रखो इधरों सामने
34 years of age, Ganesh Chandrasekhar will be bowling from the Oman LNG end, and that has been a perfect till over from Muniz Ansari.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been just perfect if there was a wicket in it. Not to be so, but Qurum Thunders will take it. Just a 3-run over. Meanwhile, Ganesh comes into bowl. First delivery has been a dot ball. So for him as well, he has to match up to the expectations that have been set up for him. And especially when your partner has done so well, when your partner has bowled a very, very tight over, the expectations then are extremely certain to deliver.
Easy, single easy.
Now this time in the gap, long off comes into play. 1 run there. Karan Sunavle will come on strike.
Some please.
Yes, Qurum Thunders, they've started off well. 4 for no loss, but the good news is that they haven't lost any wicket, so they might just get their chance if they keep fighting. As of now, Qurum Thunders will be happy with the position that they are in. 1.2 overs, 4 runs. Well, that's been played up in the air. Catch it is the call. Fielder will not reach there in time. Siddharth Bukkapatnam will cut that off, and Karan Sunavle will get a single. They are dealing in singles right now. Qurum Thunders definitely have that advantage of playing a final before. Amerat Royals playing their first final. So out of both the sides, Qurum Thunders looks like they have things in their control.
Well, yeah, I mean, the experience definitely counts. You need to have your nerves calm down. This one was wide and short. And no risk whatsoever when you clear that infield. Pratik Athavale will get a boundary. The first boundary of the finals.
Oh, yes, first boundary from the bat of Pratik. Short and wide from Ganesh. And Pratik will not miss out on that kind of a delivery. He just plays it up and over into that cover region, clearing the fielders on the 30-yard circle, and he gets 4 runs.
9 without loss in 1.4. Ganesh has given 6. Trying to play straight. Ganesh does well to deflect that ball. Definitely saved a couple of runs for his side there. One last delivery to go in this over. He's given 7, and I think 7 is just fine for Qurum Thunders. Amerat Royals, though, would want to finish it off on a high by probably getting a boundary on the last ball. Because if that happens, I tell you, the 7-run over turns into an 11-run or maybe a 13-run over, which then will not look good.
That's true, and I think that will be the plan. Karan, he will look to accelerate on this delivery. Yeah, looks to accelerate. Big, oh, that's out, that's given. The first wicket is down, and Karan, in the process of accelerating, has deaccelerated. His wicket falls. Big blow for Amerat Royals. Ganesh Chandrasekhar gets the first wicket.
Well, yeah, in an attempt to get that boundary ball, fishing the ball which was way outside away. Karan Sunavle gone. 10 for 1 in 2.
Boys.
Next man walks in. Shah Rukh Khan. Best of 50, 25.6. His average. And that best came in the semi-final. Also won the special prize of Oud Amna Maximum Sixes Award. 5 sixes. Ayan Khan, that's a surprise. No, actually it's not. We obviously know Ayan Khan comes in at number 3 when it comes to bowling. Comes in just when the field has spread out and goes out to get his overs quickly done.
Oh yes, and that hair, Neil. That black shiny hair.
Oh, what a delivery. What a delivery first on. Pratik Thavle. Consider yourself lucky that this one didn't get you out. This would have been trouble for the Royals if this one had kissed the stump. Oh my God, so close. So beautifully close.
Well, that was a perfect delivery from a left-handed bowler. Just the right flight, some turn, bounce, missing the off stump. Oh, that was another good delivery. Smart bowling from Ayan Khan. Bowled it wide, takes the edge. The ball will win the race and get to the ropes. But I think Ayan Khan, he's done well on that delivery.
Oh, absolutely. Very, very lucky there. Look at the way he had to reach the ball because Pratik knew if he doesn't connect, he'll be out. Lucky for him to get a boundary. But Ayan's done extremely well. He's almost got the wicket of Pratik and he knows it. So I'm sure that he has a couple of plans lined up. Third man coming in a little closer, a little finer. And he's gone in the opposite direction. Mid-wicket, maximum.
Right, let's quickly head down for a quick interview where we've got Noman with a special guest.
We got Mr. Dilip Mendes with us, who is the ex-Sri Lankan captain, the head coach of Oman national team and the chief development officer of Oman cricket. Thank you, Mr. Dilip. Hope you're doing good.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much for calling me here.
Mr. Dilip, will talk to you about this D10 and D20 format. How beneficial it has been for Oman cricket?
Well, it has been useful to us because that is why we are starting with D10, our tournament, because we have just started our domestic season and we want to open it up with the D10 so that the boys will get loose and they will get into that groove. And then we have a quadrangular coming up. That will be the T20. So we will be getting ready for that with the T10 and we are going into the quadrangular T20.
So in terms of the plan that Oman cricket has for the future, talking about D10, the quadrangle tournament, what other tournaments do you have in line for the future?
Well, we have quite a few coming up. The domestic season we start with the 50-over tournament. And then with the World Cup coming next year, the main 50-over tournament. And Oman is almost there. And if we get into that first 3, we will be participating in the qualifier for the World Cup, which will be held in Zimbabwe with all the big boys. And then altogether there will be 10 teams. And so we'll be getting ready for that. We'll be doing some bilateral tournaments in preparation. And of course, we have the D20 coming next year as well. And there is quite a lot of cricket. Once we start the season in September, October, it will go on till about April.
If you talk about this current tournament, we have seen a number of players, the uncapped players for Oman national team. They have performed brilliantly. I mean, you being the head coach of the side must be keeping a keen eye on the players. So what players they have impressed you the most in this tournament?
Well, there are quite a few players who really came out in this D10 tournament. This is why I said that D10 is important, because we can see some of the raw talent coming out. But unfortunately, we have this qualifying period. This is an ICC rule, and you got to be in the country for 3 years. So some of the good players who have been performing well in this, they cannot participate in the national team because of the qualifier. They have to be in the country for 3 years. So, but we are earmarking them. we are putting them down, and we will be following them for the next 2-3 years so that they'll be ready after that to come into the national side.
Absolutely, totally understand. I'm talking about this current final. Amerat Royals and Qurum Thunders, two of the good teams are taking on each other. Two of the great players from the national side, Jatinder Singh, Faisal Shah, and some other players are playing in this final. So who do you fancy winning this tournament?
Well, it doesn't matter to me as long as the people, the boys who are in the national team, in the squad, if they perform, that is I'm more than happy with that. It doesn't matter to me because all the sides are equal to me. As long as the national team squad players, they perform, it is good for me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Dilip Mendes. That was Mr. Dilip Mendes. And over to you guys in the combox.
A great conversation there. Very insightful. And a catch. Pratik Athavale, the danger man. Gone. Haris. Oh my God. He hurried through that shot. And simple catch there. There was a little fumble, I reckon. Oh, yeah. There was a little fumble there. But then that's all right as long as that's pocketed. Now both the openers back in the hut. Pratik Athavale, 22 of 15. 29 for 2. The Royals. Rafiullah, 14 matches, 158, an average just under 20, but that strike rate much over 170. We saw him doing a lot of magic in the semi-finals, and that will be expected in the finals as well. Pressure definitely will be there on both these guys. They just delivered in the semi-final just about a couple of hours back, and now the expectation to deliver all over again. It's almost like a reset button that you put on yourself. You played that game, won that game, full stop, come back again, reset, rewired, and redo it.
Yes, that's right. All that and much more when you're playing in a big final. Rafi, he said that he would want to win the game and the cup. Now he'll have to perform with the bat, with the ball in the field. If Amerat Royals want to get to a good total first up. Siddharth Bukkapatnam, how important has he been for Qurum Thunders? A spinner getting most of the wickets for Qurum Thunders, especially in the middle overs. I think he has been exceptional for Qurum Thunders right throughout the tournament.
No doubts about that. Qurum Thunders, these guys have had a fantastic side with the ball, with the bat. Individuals have stood up and said, listen, I'm going to deliver. And they've delivered well. Siddharth today, 1 wicket, 1 run. Driven there, will be a single.
Yes, just given away 2 runs in the over with a wicket of Pratik Athavale. He's so good, Pratik. He can change the game. He can take the game away from you. But he's been sent back tonight in the big final. Sent packing by Siddharth Bukkapatnam. And now he would want this 1 more wicket. Rafiullah, on the other hand, what does he do? Does he stay? Does he go big? Let's find out. Goes big.
Easy.
Hasn't timed it, hasn't middled it, hasn't placed it. But he'll still get a single. Yeah, you can see him shadow practicing that shot. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. It's not about how you practice. It's how you deliver on the given day. And as of now, it is Siddharth Bukkapatnam who's delivering the goods for Qurum Thunders.
Straight to the fielder. The bowlers are bowling to their field. The fielders are on the money. Just the right setup for the finals. 32 for 2 in 4.
How's that?
Broadcast and streaming partners, Fan Code app in India, Jio Super in Pakistan, CricTracker everywhere else in the world on YouTube and Facebook, ITW Prodigy and TPT 360 LLC production.
हाँ 3 है ना अंदर आना पड़ेगा गणेश वेट सैंडी थोड़ा बाहर क्योंकि ये लगेगा नहीं
A quick conversation there. Naeem from ITW.
Catch it!
Catch it is a call. Will it be carried? No, no, no.
Back
doesn't.
up.
Just a single. Samay Srivastava. The way he bowls, the way he
Catch it!
grips the ball. No, it was way far. Oh, beautiful. Great job done. Isn't that Ayan? Isn't that Ayan? Beautiful. Well done there.
Oh yes, now you can see men on the left from ITW, Preston and Naeem.
Oh, looks like they're explaining how cricket is played. and that to Preston. His knowledge of cricket is extremely, wow. Qasim Mohammad Al-Rabi. He is... Big shout, they're screaming and they're running. And the umpire has raised their finger. Shah Rukh Khan, the half-centurion of the previous game, is walking. What a big wicket, what a big moment.
Well, you don't need to say much. Look at the celebration from Suraj Kumar and the entire Qurum Thunders, and that will tell you that they've done something really, really special, and that is the wicket of Shah Rukh Khan. This is a big blow, a big blow for Amerat Royals. They lose the man in form. Shah Rukh Khan walking back 33 for 3.
Vinayak Shukla played the supportive role in the semi-finals. 150, that's a strike rate. Strike rate extremely important here in the 10-over format because it just tells you how many balls you will use up to get to what you need to get to. The lesser that you use, the better it gets. So higher the strike rate, the teams will be fancying you in their side. 33 for 3, Amerat Royals in trouble. Just 4.2 overs, just 4 deliveries away from the halfway mark. On top right now, Qurum Thunders.
Sandy हो गया, Sandy.
Brilliant piece of fielding, Sandeep Gaur. A piece of fielding like that brings in a lot of motivation to everyone on the side. Let's have a look at it. See how quickly he moved and stopped. He had some backup, not that he didn't have, but still went right on like live wire.
Yeah, now you can see a spring in their step after that wicket of Shah Rukh. Yes, they were in a good, comfortable position, but with that wicket, now you can feel that they want to get on and they want to dominate this game, Qurum Thunders. Catch it is the call. It's gone high up in the air. It's going to be taken. Ashir Anwar Dafidar takes a catch and another wicket falls. Amerat Royals crumbling under the pressure of the big game. This time it's Rafiullah.
This is unbelievable scenes right now. The ball turning further away from Rafiullah. No foot movement whatsoever. Tried to clear the infield. And a very simple catch. Very, very simple catch. The big man goes. And the man of the match of the semi-final will be sitting and cooling his heels. 34 for 4.
Easy, guys, huh?
12 matches, 80 runs, best of 22 and a strike rate of 180. Forget all of that. All those numbers doesn't matter. What you've done in the past doesn't matter. What matters is what you do tonight.
Well, yeah, people have come in to support.
Well, that's Mr. Majnu Ahmed on the right. was part of the Gubra Giants in the last season. He is such a passionate cricketer and enjoys and loves the sport.
Coming in to watch, despite the fact that two teams that are playing are nowhere related. Oh, big shout! Is that out? Given! It is given. Samay picks up a third. It's not a hat-trick, but still, it's 3 wickets in that over and 3 important wickets. Games changing on the top in favour of Qurum Thunders.
Well, it's not raining here, but it's definitely thundering at the Oman Cricket Academy. Qurum Thunders and Samay Srivastav, they are on a roll and they are rolling over the Amerat Royals at the moment. Another wicket falls. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, he's out on a golden duck. Half the team back in the hut, and this is a 10-over game. 34 for 5.
बहुत बढ़िया समय यार एक्सीलेंट स्टॉप यार गाइस मैच नहीं छोड़नी है अभी 5 बाकी है हां आज एक बॉल
Yasir Ali, 31 years of age, best of 44. What a time to come into bat, Neil. Just imagine yourself coming out to bat. For me, I wouldn't have no clue what to do right now. First mission is to save that hat-trick.
Let's have a quick check on if there is a special field for the hat-trick ball. Yes, there's a slip in place. But apart from that, there are 2 fielders at point and Gali on catching. There is fine leg. Inside the circle, rest everyone else outside. Samay Srivastav, can he pick a hat-trick? Will he go straight on for the stumps? I personally felt that that ball wouldn't have got him a hat-trick invariably. 5 overs gone, 34 for 5.
Udamna.com, that's the website you want to go to if you want to buy some really nice perfumes, oud oil and bakhur. Meanwhile, it's going to be a change in the com box. For the next 5 overs, it's going to be Numan Chaudhary and Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you, Shoaib Ahmed. And Neeloja, Ayan Khan is in to bowl his second over. That's a beautiful delivery. Got some good spectators in today. This is the final of Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2.
Yeah, onto the left you see Qasim Muhammad Al-Rahbi is the one. Managing
चलो यार
he's come in a gentleman to watch this game and he's keeping a close eye. Just flicked on the onside. I think spinners are done a good job. Ayan going for too many runs in the previous game, previous over. Now he's been given the chance because there is 2 new batters who need to get settled.
Ayan Khan, it was expensive in the first over.
चल 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 जरा शाबाश
Ayan need to pick up a wicket maybe. Or run out, a chance of a run out. I think they got him. He'll check for the umpire. We are going upstairs. Well, nothing going for right for Amerat Royals. We are going upstairs to the third umpire.
Right then, we got a decision for the third umpire to make here. Would this be icing on the cake for Qurum Thunders? For Amerat Royals, the last thing they would have wanted is a run out. Hit on the offside, softly chipped. Jatinder Singh with a throw. Oh, guess he just made it at the end, I believe.
Yeah, some great camera work there. Yeah, the bails were not dislodged until here. From here, if you count, you see the batter is inside the crease. So a bit of a lucky escape for Amerat Royals. We'll still check the umpires. The final decision is the third umpire. Just wait for the signal. I think the green is what we are expecting. Not out, says the umpire. Yeah, pretty much expected. But one thing that's for sure happened because of that close encounter of a run out is a bit of more pressure for Amerat Royals.
Yeah, absolutely. Now they'll be more cautious when it comes to running between the wickets. Yasir Ali and Vinayak Shukla, they need to do something different. They at least put up a fight. 80, 90 runs would be a fighting total. They need to do something out of the box here. Get a few runs of Ayan Khan's over. Please show some intent. On the back foot, played on the onside. The call is for 2, but it'll settle for a single.
Well, Naman, I think both these batters did play really well in the tournament. And getting themselves at the center a little early and under pressure as well. They'll take a little bit of a time. It's just about 2 overs that you need to play, get 7, 8 runs, and let's not lose any more wickets.
I do agree, but I feel like in the T10 format, 2 overs, yeah, you're asking for more than enough. 1 over, we've seen in the last game where they got 22 of that 1 over that changed the game for them. So they need big over, the over that can shift the luck and the momentum in their favor. Back foot cut away, beautifully played between the 2 fielders, and that'll run away backward a square for a boundary. 6 overs gone. Amerat Royals 42 for 5.
Graham trips to the airport? We got your back. Day night rides or taxi rides.
Or taxi. It gets your ride with 1 click and in few minutes. So if you're in Oman and around, you can download the Taxi app, book a taxi, and come to Oman Cricket Academy Al Amerat Cricket Ground to watch this grand finale of Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2. Samay Shivaso. He'll continue. 2 wickets in his first over.
Those are 3 wickets, not 2. He's given away 2 runs. What a player.
Only one.
Performing just the right time.
Just another example of how 1 over can change the dimension of the game. Not only the game, the grand finale. Vinayak Shukla. I guess what good he can do is that he can hit the ball well. He can hit the ball out of the park, get some quick runs for his side, and get Amerat Royals back in the game.
Now that's hit down the ground. Why I was saying that they need a couple of overs to pass on is just because that there is 2 new batters. Those are the wicket. Now just look at that second, and good take, and that was the third. Just through the legs, hitting him way back in the crease, and that was a big wicket of Jetan Kumar.
Three wickets for 4 runs. These bowling figures, they looks more of a football match scorecard. Wicket number 4. Samay Shivastav This Samay belongs to this man.
I'm not sure whom he's dialing, but I think he cannot do anything wrong today. Pinpoint Yorker, batsman trying to play across the line, missed it completely. Yasir Ali, yeah, he's dialing some numbers, and that is going to be for sure number 4. That's the wicket for him. 4 wickets for Samay, and it's 44 for 6.
Faisal Shah scored the winning runs in the semi-final against Ruvi Rangers. Coming out to bat, 25 years of age, just a few days older than me. He needs to bat well here for Amerat Royals. 44 for 6, struggling at the moment.
Big time, Naman. Big time struggle there for Amerat Royals. And this man is the hurdle. He gives a run and then he takes a wicket. That's how he's one-handed, single-handedly made up Amerat Royals teams wonder what needs to be done. The 2-man in the front. Long on, long off. 3 on the onside. Square. Fine leg is inside. Cow corner. So the plan is bowled stumps to stumps.
Slip in place. He'll be looking for a fifer. And will he be able to do that? Googly, come on, ball. Oh, that is a beautiful delivery. Guess who called for it?
Wow, Naman. What a great reading. That was absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Yes. Hello, my friend. You have done wonderful. Great job, Samay. Well, maybe that's what he wanted to hear. Oh, leading edge. Oh, goodness me. What a spell this is. We haven't seen any 5-ers so far in this tournament. One final delivery. Can he get that 5th wicket? No man, call it. You've been calling everything absolutely right. Tell me.
Don't put me under pressure. What a delivery. What a spell. He did not get a fifer, but I believe this is a performance to remember in the final. Everyone coming and hugging Samay Srivastava. What a spell this has been. 2 overs, 4 runs, 4 wickets. Champion bowler Samay Srivastava. Amerat Royals 44 for 6 at the close of 7 overs mark. Shoaib Khan is in. At the first day of the tournament, these two sides went on against each other. Shoaib Khan was a bowler who conceded 19 of the last over. And who would have thought that these two teams will meet in the final as well 12 days later. 44 for 6. When your team is in the driving seat, it gets captain a little bit of leverage. Experienced different bowlers. Full toss. On the offside, Vinayak Shukla. It's only a single. This was Samay Srivastava last over. This one was a leg spin. This was another flatted delivery outside off stump. This was a fuller delivery that knocked over the batter. And this was a brilliant googly. Once again on the backward, back to the bowler. So brilliant over from Samir Srivastav.
Well, I think if someone who has turned this game upside down, it is Samir single-handedly. It's always lovely to see the leg spinners. It is hit hard along the ground. Single only, the singles will not take Amerat Royals anywhere. I think it is Qurum Thunders who is thundering here.
Flying among the high mountains of Qurum. Been privileged to visit Qurum a couple of days back with one of my most favorite, Niloja. Wonderful place.
Oh, I thought you will ask and you'll call my name. That's up in the air. Maybe a chance. Yes, it is. Oh! Sandeep Gold dropped a catch. That was a simple catch, but you should have been taking this.
Well, when the ball went up in the air, there was only one fielder. You would have wanted under the ball if you want that catch to be taken, and that was Sandeep Gold. He ended up being under the ball and then dropped the catch. Oh my goodness, you can't afford dropping those dollies, and that too in a grand final.
Well, yes, we can understand the game is in control of Qurum Thunders. You need to take these chances. You're playing the finals. You need to have that feeling. You can not be doing anything wrong on the big stage, big time, big game, big moment. It was just right time to apply the pressure by picking up more wicket. The less score you get, the better it is. Along the ground, one more time. And it's Shoaib, who's absolutely bowling at the right areas. And Vinayak Shukla and Faisal Shah. Faisal Shah faced 6 deliveries, scored 2 runs. That's not the case usually when he comes out to bat there, but it is clearly the pressure of 6 wickets which is down. Full toss, belted, and that's going to be a massive 6. Come on, somebody get that ball back. With that massive 6, 50 comes up for Amerat Royals. It's 54 for 6.
Chalo guys. Finish wrong Mia. Yarve uste bada chal raha. Front over yarve uste bada. Minimum yarve chal raha. Game problem there. Bani under. Yeah. Bowling well. Shabash. Sadi power play. Compulsory. Compulsory. आ गया. ये अंदर है. केपी हाँ केपी बाहर. और मैच ऑटोमेटिक. इधर है बॉल. हाँ. अजी स्विंग इतने है. पूछ लो क्या डाल रहे हैं. वो सेम डालेगा.
Muniz Ansari comes back in. Bowled a brilliant first over. Now the job for him is to get the remaining 4 wickets. Bundle the Amerat Royal side. And put his team in the driving seat.
Well, who else can do it if not Muniz Ansari, the most experienced bowler for Qurum Thunders. Look at that. He saw the batsman clearing the front leg a little too early, and he's absolutely bowled it right area, away from his arc. He's bowled the first over, given 2 runs only. And he's bowling over here the most crucial over, the floating power play. with only 2 fielders outside the ring.
Good delivery outside the line of off-stump. A quicker ball. Faisal Shah is struggling. 2 runs of 8 deliveries. It's just the pressure of scoreboard, the pressure of the big final that's getting on him.
Yeah, look at that. Tight line and length. And he knows a little bit about this man, Faisal Shah, that he'll be clearing the front leg and targeting the mid-wicket area or the long on. So he doesn't want to feed him anything onto the pads. Yeah, that's a wide. Yeah, that happens when you try to keep it at away from the batter. Good delivery, but just execution got a little wrong.
Yes, exactly. It was slightly away from the batter. Just on the tram line, so that was a wide. Last 10 balls of Amerat Royals innings. 55 on the board already. They would want at least 20 runs from these 10 deliveries so that they get into some respectable position. Once again, big heave on the onside. The call is for 2. Yeah! And they'll run across easily for 2 runs. 57 now. The Faisal Shah, and we have seen in this tournament that Faisal Shah, he was promoted up the order once. He's someone who can bat, who can use the long handle well. But it's just the pressure of a big game. Just getting on his nerves. Played on the onside. This is a good shot. This is a brilliant connection, and it has gone all the way. Welcome runs here for Amerat Royals.
Yeah, that's a much needed 6 here. All this time, Muniz Ansari was trying to pitch him away. One delivery giving him in the arc, and that has been sent out of the park.
Oh, lap chop attempted straight to the keeper. 1 shot too many for Faisal Shah.
Well, you can't really deceive this man who carries a lot of experience with him. He saw the batter intending going here and there, but he kept his line straight and forward. And at the end, it was simple catch for Suraj Kumar. A wicket. And that too of Faisal Shah, who was just getting going, hit a 6 and got dismissed. 63 for 7.
Yeah, on ball to come.
Hemal Tandal, the new batter in. Last ball of Muniz Ansari's spell. As brilliant, as economical as he gets. Trying to hit this one, but he finds the fielder at point. Hashir Anwar will take the catch. Amerat Royals, they'll lose the wicket number 8 here. And Muniz Ansari continues to impress with his fine bowling. Trying to play this towards the onside. Got a thick leading edge. Hashir Anwar will take the catch. Hemal Tandal has to take a walk back to the hut. He's going out for a duck. 9 overs are gone. Amerat Royals 63 for 8. Ganesh Chandrasekhar will bowl the last over. Navid, just to remind you that he was a man of the match in the semi-final, picking up 2 wickets in the very first over, providing a great damage to the Busher Buster side. And he has the responsibility of bowling the last over.
And I think right man to do the right job. It's just a great planning from Jatinder Singh. Oh, bowled him out, knocked him off. Just takes the one bail off. What a great performance this is from Ganesh Chandrasekhar. Pinpoint Yorker, unplayable.
Well, there has only been a couple of instances in this tournament where we have seen the team being bundled out. Is this going to be yet another instance? Vinayak Shukla walks back Amerat Royal 63 for 9. Ganesh Chandrasekhar, wicket, the very first ball of his second over. Bilal Khan in. The start of this inning, Abid, I tell you, Bilal Khan wouldn't have even hoped, wouldn't have even thought that he'll come out to bat. Cricket is a game of unique uncertainties. This is the last over, 63 for 9. And Bilal Khan is in to bat. This was a previous delivery. This has not been called as wide, just to remind you. Bilal Khan is in. I guess out of the last 4 deliveries of this innings, want to get at least a 6 or a boundary. Now this has been called as wide.
Yeah, he's just trying to bowl it away far, because this man, Bilal Khan, can hit few sixes. It's just that the final 4 deliveries would decide that will Amerat Royals get that what they need. They need at least to give on the board 80 runs for the fighting. Oh, another wide. Well, I think he's trying to angle it away, but he's not in control at all.
Yeah, this is bad bowling. Despite of the fact that you're in control of the game, you need to be in absolute control of your bowling as well. Ganesh Chandrasekhar picked up 2 wickets. Amerat Royal 65 for 9. Good delivery. Is there a nick? Yes, it is. Bilal Khan departs, and with this, we come to the end of Amerat Royal's innings.
Swung hard. The bat there got a nick, and keeper takes the catch, and Ganesh Chandrasekhar ends up picking up 3 on the day. Some may 4. The 2-man really drilled the batting order of Amerat Royals. 7 wickets shared by only 2 bowlers, and what a performance this is from Qurum Thunders. All this time we've been seeing their batting doing a great job. Their bowling did well, but tonight, when the day mattered, when the game mattered, when the moment mattered, the bowlers stood tall and they took things on their hand and delivered. There's nothing really to be impressed a lot apart from Pratika Tavle, who scored 22 of 15. They had a good fly start. But just there, you see, problems occurred. Shah Rukh Khan could not impress again. Yeah, he's just struck a 50. And in this game, on the finals, the pressure was immense. Got out and then the rest couldn't contribute. We see 4 ducks there, 4 zeros. And in the end, they just could manage to score 65 and did not complete the 10 overs quota also.
Brilliant bowling display from Qurum Thunders. Muniz Ansari picking up 2 wickets. Ganesh Chandrasekhar 3 wickets for 9 runs. And Samay Srivastav, the man who stood out, 2 overs, 4 runs and 4 wickets. Siddharth Bukapatnam picked up a wicket as well. 65 is what Amerat Royals have managed to put on the board. First innings, this is how the first innings went. Pratik Atavale and Karan Sanavale, they began the innings. Karan was dismissed early on, but Pratik Atavale struck a couple of boundaries, made sure that momentum was with Amerat Royals early on, but ever since he dismissed and Samay Srivastav came on to bowl, the game just tilted in the favour of Qurum Thunders. 4 wickets, the span of 2 overs for Samay Srivastav, getting 3 wickets in an over. It was a 6 of Vinayak Shukla's bat, and then Faisal Shah chipping in with a 6. Muniz Ansari got the better of him. It was a catch of Muniz Ansari's bowling, and then Ganesh Chandrasekhar getting a wicket. 2 wickets in the last over, dismissing Amerat Royals for 65. Right then, when Qurum Thunders will come out to bat, they need to score only 66 runs in their allotted 10 overs at the required run rate of 6.60. We'll take a short break and we will be back with the run chase. Right then, second innings of the grand final. Qurum Thunders and Amerat Royals coming live from the Amerat cricket ground in Oman. Batting first, Amerat Royals, they couldn't put up a decent total on the board, courtesy some brilliant bowling from Qurum Thunders. Pratik Atavale remained the highest run getter, 22 runs from 15 deliveries. Vinayak Shukla chipping in with 16 and Faisal Shah scoring 10 runs. They got bundled out for 65 in 9.3 overs. Brilliant bowling from Munish Ansari, 11 runs, 2 wickets. Ganesh Chandrasekhar, 3 wickets, conceded 9 runs. But pick up the bowler, Samay Srivastava, 2 overs, 4 runs and 4 wickets. 65 is the target, and these batters will come out to bat. 6.6 is the required run rate. That should not be a problem, considering the fact that both Jatinder Singh and Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, they have been in great form. Talking about the great form, the comment box have been joined by the man who is in great form, who has been in great form. Welcome, Abid Ibrahim, for the one last time maybe.
Thank you very much, Noman. It's just the way this tournament panned out. I really don't want to call it the last day or perhaps the last inning. What a great time we had here at Muscat. In this part of the world has been special, just covering this tournament right between the mountains. All right, then Kashyap Kumar Prajapati is the name. Top scorer in this round 2. 13 games and 315 runs. That's some figures. Those are big numbers with a very healthy strike rate. Joining him on the other end, it's the captain of Qurum Thunders, Jatinder Singh. He's also scored a lot of runs. Just the final hurdle is 66 runs they need to score to win and get the crown. Be the new champions of fan code Oman D10. We are here, Bilal Khan, the man who the team Amerat Royals will keep an eye. The man they want to pick them a wicket. The man they want to perform on a given day. Finals. First ball of the second innings. Absolutely bang on money.
Well, if Amerat Royals are to show any fight in this game, they need to pick the wicket of Kashyap Kumar Prajapati early on. He has been in supreme form. He needs to take a couple of wickets early on. Not only one, but 2 or 3 wickets. Otherwise, I believe the target is not that difficult.
Yeah, they're keeping a close eye there. Mr. Ali, Mazhar Salim. They have come in and watching this game closely. These are very, very crucial moments for domestic of Oman. This is the elite tournament. Well, they keep an eye on every player, every individual, every player who gets nominated for the big stage for the national side, Oman national side. Oh, what a shot that is. What a shot from Kashyap Kumar Prajapati. He's been scoring runs flawless, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just like the kind of form he's been in. A dab towards the offside, beats the infield, gets a boundary. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati has got going with this boundary.
What I think is that you don't have many runs in the bank. And Bilal, who doesn't bowl on that area, that's why he keeps the third up. But when you have third up, you can't be bowling a length delivery, an offering with outside off. Swung it back into the right-hander, nipped in. The plan is simple. It is Bilal who wants to trap the batter in front. Wow. Massive amount of swing.
That is Mr. Vinu, followed by Duleep Mendes, Mr. Pankaj Kimji, and Varun Kimji. These are the dignitaries who are here to enjoy the game.
big personalities come in to watch the big game, big final, the grand one. Oh, keeper missed it. That ball will go. Well done there, fine leg. Was ready for it. And the keeper had a little bit of a glove on it. Otherwise, that would have gone definitely for 4.
Yeah, string down the leg side. Just that new ball. You always get the certain sort of a swing. The ball's new. 8 already on the board. Last 2 deliveries of Bilal Khan's over. He needs to pick up a wicket here. Good delivery here, played on the offside. Just a single.
Yeah, they're looking the game very closely. Mr. Pankaj Khimji himself alongside Dulip and this. Oh, that's been put away. Up in the air. Chance should be taken. Yes, takes the catch, Yasir Ali. And that's a very big wicket. The man in form departs, Kashyap Kumar Prajapati.
Short ball towards the onside and straight in the hands of the fielder. They wanted a wicket early on and Bilal Khan has provided them. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati walks back for 5. Qurum Thunders 9 for 1. Shoaib Khan is in next, 169 runs. He had a good start to the tournament, but when it comes to the Super 6, the semi-final, semi-final stage, could not get going with the flow of runs. Today, his job is to bat out, get his side over the line.
And I think Amerat Royals, despite scoring 66 runs, they are intending to fight. That's a positive. Yes, the big games, the finals are usually low-scoring game. That what we've been watching. It's the different is the pressure. It's always an all different game when you're playing the mega final, mega stage where you need to really deliver. Ow! Oh, very close. How is that missing the stumps?
Very good delivery for Karan Sanavle to start. I believe, how did this miss? This was an absolute beauty. Went away from the right-handed batter. Chance, chance. Oh, that was a brilliant effort. He was there. It was a brilliant dive. I believe on this grand occasion, the finals, you need to take those half chances, convert those half chances into full ones. Brilliant effort. It was there in his hand, but as soon as he struck the ground, it just popped out of his hands.
Yeah, that would have been a great wicket. That would have been a very big blow to Team Qurum Thunders, and we would have watched a match out of it. But it's captain of Amerat Royals. This one has been put away, paddled, and goes for 4. That's a welcome boundary and much needed for Qurum Thunders.
Shuffled across, played on the onside in the gap and gets a boundary. Good batting this from Shoaib Khan. Karan Sanavle, the skipper, he would want a wicket here. Fuller delivery this time. Good bowling this. Trying to keep it tight here.
Lovely bowling, Karan.
Slip in place for Karan Sanavle.
Number 2 coming, lads. One Boyd.
Cut it away straight to the fielder. Now the pressure is mounting on Qurum Thunders. Karan Sonavle is the man who's putting this pressure and trying to get the best out of it. A game where they're defending just 66 runs. Can he do wonders?
Steps out. Over the head of the fielder. A release shot from Shoaib Khan. Gets a boundary and take Qurum Thunders to 18 for the loss of 1 wicket at the close of 2 overs mark. Qurum Thunders going great guns, 18 for 1 in 2 overs. I've been joined by Shoaib Ahmed, the very dashing looking Shoaib Ahmed in the comm box. Welcome Shoaib, good to have you in the comm box once again.
Thank you, Noman. Well, tell me something I don't know. Not as dashing as you are, but I'm just trying, I'm learning.
Good delivery, played on the onside. Slight misfield there. Bilal Khan, I believe the idea and approach is right. Ball within the stumps, hit the channels. The slightly fuller delivery, played on the onside, slight misfield there.
Again, just gently push towards square leg, Jatinder Singh. They know what is at stake here, Qurum Thunders, and that is why they don't want to take any chances. They don't want to go just berserk and try and get to that total in a hurry. They want to make sure that they do it in a comfortable way where there's not much pressure on them while chasing. And that's why you see Jatinder Singh scoring run a ball.
Good shot delivery here. Shoaib has played this towards the onside. Just a single.
(22 for 1), need 44 of 45. Yes, they are playing a little cautiously at the moment, but they don't want to take it till the last over. And they will not if both these batters are batting. Oh, nicely bowled, very well bowled. Good length. Jatinder Singh just not making sure they don't lose any more wickets, especially to Bilal, who's bowled well. Gave them that breakthrough, that big wicket of Kashyap Prajapati.
A wicket here might just make things a little interesting. Last 2 deliveries of Bilal Khan's spell. He's raring to get a wicket. He's trying his heart out. I tell you what, Shoaib, this has been a very decent spell of fast bowling by Bilal Khan. Unfortunately, only picked up a wicket.
Yes, so you know for a fact that bowlers need a support in terms of runs on the board. That is what is not there. That is what is missing for Bilal Khan. Had there been 110, you would have seen him take more wickets because you would have seen the batters go for runs against him. Now, because they have the liberty, the comfort of not going aggressive against Bilal, he hasn't been able to take wickets. But you said it right. Good bowling.
What a delivery. What a Yorker. They have asked for a better Yorker than this. Toe crusher.
And you remember we spoke just between the break that Bilal Khan will come hard in this match, and that is what he has done. Great spell. 3 overs, 25 for 1.
Round.
27 years of age, Mohit Patel. Economy of 8. Very good economy in the tournament. He's been introduced in the attack, and good to see a slip. Vinayak Shukla. It's been played well. Behind square, Jatinder Singh brings out the reverse, and he manages to just clear the fielder and also very close to the ropes. Beautiful shot from Jatinder Singh against Mohit.
Go on, Mohit Patel. Bus.
Yeah, look at that reverse. And just very close to the ropes. 4 runs.
Watch Mohit.
Slower in the air, just nudges it towards mid-wicket and takes a single. Right then, let's quickly head down towards the sidelines where we've got Abid Ibrahim with a very, very special guest.
Well, thank you very much, Coms, and we have got a very special personality who's been joining us here at the sidelines. Someone from that we've been hearing about, O-Taxi. It's Qasim Muhammad Al-Rahbi, the operations support. Thank you very much for being and giving your precious time for coming here all the way and watching this game. So we have got few questions lined up for you. First of all, we'll get straight to the business, and would like to tell you that what is this O-Taxi app?
First of all, thank you very much about to be here. I'm very happy because give you a chance to O-Taxi speak about this idea. O-Taxi meaning application is like contact customers with drivers. It's easy to find taxi. Like there are a lot of companies for taxis in the world. So here in Oman is the first private company here. Name is O-Taxi. I think starting from 2014. So we are happy to use it. O-Taxi. O-Taxi is also this application. For example, if any customer want taxi, just download application O-Taxi. After that, share in the application where you want to go. After that, you found the price before active about that booking.
Well, we've seen that it has been wonderful that we get these services here. But ممكن تخبرنا يعني شو متوفى السعولات اللي تعطونا الخدمات؟ مثلا إذا أنا واقف آخر الليلة بعد الساعة 1 within 2 كم وين أقدر أراجع وكيف أتواصل معاكم؟
الطريقة سهلة. شغالين معنا في الكول سنتر 24 ساعة. نفس الحالة في طلب السيارات أو في طلب البوكينج شغالين 24 ساعة. عندنا عدة خدمات من ضمنها الإيكونومي والفي آي بي واللكشري، ونفس الحالة عندنا حاليا فاتحين الأوفي ميل، لكن حاليا أضفنا خدمة جديدة وهي كونتراكت مانثلي. هذا اللي فيها لها إقبال كبير من قبل المستخدمين. فأي زبون أو ضيف يريد يستخدم الأو-تاكسي ما عليه إلا ينزل الأبليكيشن وعلى طول بيحصل السائق خلال 5 دقائق أو أقل.
ما شاء الله عليكم، والله ما مقصرين. نشوفكم يعني احيانا انا بعد قاعد استخدم الخدماتكم. شو من السيارات عندكم اللي اقدر استخدم فيهم؟
كما قلت مسبقا عندنا عده سيارات وجزأناها على عده خدمات. هي الايكونومي، هي السيارات المتعدده مثل الكامري، الالتيما بانواعها. ثاني شيء الفي اي بي، وهي عباره عن اللكسس اي اس 350 من 2019 فما فوق. واللكشري عندنا المرسيدس والبي ام، وحاليا فتحنا خدمه الاوفي ميل، ويمكن هذه جديده على الساحه ولها اقبال كبير صراحه من قبل الاوفي ميل. والخدمه الجديده اللي مصر ان نتكلم عنها اللي كونتراكت مانثلي. صراحه الحين صارت هذه مهمه وهذه خدمه على الاشخاص الحين المستخدمين ان يريدوا السياره تكون ملتزمه معاهم لمده شهر كامل، وهذه خدمه جديده ونسال الله التوفيق باذن الله ان شاء الله.
الله وياكم، جزاكم الله خير، ما مقصرين وانتم ونحن. يعني الفرصه السعيده اشوفكم ما شاء الله تكون هني، والخدماتكم نشوف كل مكان، والله ما مقصرين. جزاك الله خير وتكون معنا، وان شاء الله اتوقع تكون سريع وتكون معنا كذا.
اتمنى ان شاء الله، وان شاء الله ونعيد ونكرر ان شاء الله اوتاكسي على مدى الوقت ان شاء الله 24 ساعه باذن الله.
ان شاء الله، جزاك الله خير. That was Mr. Qasim Muhammad Al-Rahbi with us, and he's done a fabulous things and come on with a great plans. What do you think that we have monthly contracts, we have luxury vehicles, we have van services, we have everything. So all that you need to do is download the Otaxi app. It's just one click away. Let's head back to the comms.
Thank you, Abid. Interesting conversation there about Otaxi, and personally we've used that service a lot and are absolutely in awe with the service.
No doubts about this. The service there by Otaxi. Download the app and then put in where you want to go, where you want to get picked up from. It also gives you an estimate cost of how much it would cost you to reach there. Meanwhile, Qurum Thunders pretty much in control of this game. There was a wicket that fell earlier as soon as Abid went down with the interview. Mohit Patel picking up that wicket. Now Jatinder Singh and Harsher Anwar Dafidar setting up a partnership. 35 required of 35. On any given day, you'll take it. There's a team that's batting will be able to chase this down. Towards deep point, will get a single.
Yes, dealing in singles now. We all thought that they will just go blazing into the second innings and just finish things off in a matter of moments or overs, but that's not the case. Qurum Thunders, they're taking it slow and steady. They're following that age-old proverb, slow and steady wins the race. 34 of 34.
You're right. 34 on 34. Though this time gone aerial. And will it clear the fence? Yes, it does. Maximum. Harsher Dafidar. He says, I'm not going slow. You want to be steady? Be there.
Oh yes, he's the rabbit in the race. And he's the rabbit that doesn't sleep during the race. He's the one that finishes things off. Harsher Dafidar. You won't see him just hanging around. That's over the ropes. That's gone for a 6. Beautiful hit. He's been absolutely phenomenal. As you can see, the dignitaries here. On to the left is, extreme left is Varun Khimji. Second to left is a very well-known face and a personality in Oman cricket, Mr. Pankaj Khimji. Has got multiple roles to play. Head of Oman cricket, chairman of Oman cricket, vice president of the Asian Cricket Council. He's also the director of associate members in the ICC.
That's right, multiple positions. And a beautiful shot to get a boundary. Harsher, he wants to go home early. He wants to start the party early. That's what it's looking like. Made room and just let the ball whiz past his partner Jatinder Singh on the non-striker's end. And that boundary will get this over to look like an expensive over already. Four deliveries, 12 runs. 42 for 2 in 4.4. Harsher 10 of 5, Jatinder 14 of 12. Yesterday, these guys didn't believe in going slow and steady. They chased down 60 odd runs in less than 5 overs because they knew that when they go and chase it down in under 6 overs, they will be on a better net run rate and get onto the top of the semi-finalist list. And thus, in the semi-finals, we'll get to play against Bushehr Busters. That plan worked, and worked how? Meanwhile, Ruby Rangers members sitting upstairs, watching the game, defending champions, out of the finals.
Yes, just imagining what if we had played a little better in the semi-finals, we would have been playing right now. But that is what sport teaches you. That's the first lesson that it teaches you, is how to face defeat and how to come back strong.
That's right, Mr. Pankaj Khimji. He was traveling, has come in specifically for the finals. And a bunch of spectators, family members who've come in to support and watch. All right, there's an excited kid there. There's an excited one. It's always good to see these lads who want to see themselves on the big screen.
White.
Well, the thrill is second to none. Watching yourself on the giant screen, it's an experience.
Well, I mean, guilty as charged. You go to watch any game in the stadium, anywhere in the world, and the camera is on you. People do get excited. Good take there by the wicketkeeper. Right, busy on the phone, ma'am. I'm sure that she'll receive a message saying that, I saw you on television. Now there's someone who's telling her. There's someone who's telling her.
Nicely bowled, outside off. Wanted to cut that. End of the over. Faisal Shah does well in this over. Need 20 more in 30 deliveries. 5 overs have been bowled. Qurum Thunders, 46 for 2.
Mohit.
That turned. That gripped. Some people get conscious. She's one of them. 46 for 2.
Wave at us, ma'am. Wave.
Mohit Patel. He's asking the question and the finger will be raised. Jatinder Singh going for the reverse. Perishes.
Well, Mohit strikes, but I think it is Jatinder who has gifted that wicket. We've seen that. We know Jatinder, that he likes to play all these glorious, extravagant shots. But on that occasion, that has brought his downfall. He's smiling. He knows the game is comfortably placed, but this is cricket. 46 for 3.
Ayan Khan. 140 the strike rate, and I can tell you that 140 strike rate is basis the 2s and the 3s that he runs. 46 for 3. 20 of 28 required now. Though I wonder which team is she supporting. She's not wearing blues, she's not wearing purple or yellow.
Well, I think she's supporting the effort that the production team is putting. She's on our side.
Well, always good to have people supporting us as well. Yeah, a little clap, a little cheer for us when we come down. He's gone big, Ayan Khan. The very first delivery and a maximum. I honestly had expected him to take us double. Honestly, I thought that he'll come in, play in the gap and run for a 2. Not to do so. He goes for a biggie.
That was, again, that invitation. A left-arm bowler bowling to left-handed batter. The ball coming in. You're always enticed to go for that shot, which is called a Baitak shot in Mumbai. On one knee, and then you just hit that towards cow corner.
Drilled it down straight. Good piece of fielding. Very good piece of fielding. And Ayan will run for 2. Anyone else would have said, yeah, a single is good. But Ayan always wants that second to happen.
Yeah, he's always wanting for more. He's always eager to perform. And that is why he's such a special talent. And that is why he's in the Omani setup, because he brings so much to the table.
Lovely, Jitu. Top bowling,
A rare
top
dot
bowling,
ball.
Mohita.
5.5 overs. 54 for 3.
Mohit.
Need 12 of 25. So 2 hits away. Swing and a miss. And that'll be the dot ball. 6 over gone. It's 54 for 3.
Well, no more waiting under the sun here to get your taxi to Clicks Rides or Taxi Rides.
Oh, Taxi gets your ride with 1 click and in a few minutes. Go ahead, download this app right now. Use the QR code, and wherever you are in Oman, you'll get those cabs coming up to your place, picking you up in time. And the best part is, you also get to know how much you're going to pay in advance. Very, very often, you don't realize that, oh, if I have to be driven there, how much would I be paying? That speculative mindset doesn't really help. But here, you put in the location where you want to go, and boom, you know that you'll be paying an X amount. Rafiullah, meanwhile, economy of 10, which primarily means that in an over, he gives about 10 runs. And if he gives those many, then in that case, Qurum Thunders would require just 2 additional runs to win this game. 12 required of 24. Hashir Dafidar. He'll be on strike with 2 hits away, Qurum Thunders, from laying their hands on the trophy. The fan code Oman D10 trophy. The finalists of season 1 now almost on the verge of becoming the champions of season 2. Shot delivery, should have just left it. Would have been a wide, but committed. Took a single. 11 of 7 for Ayan Khan. He'll be on strike now. Beg your pardon, 8 of 4. 8 of 4. Qurum Thunders. They definitely would have expected a much difficult opportunity. All right, there you go. The graphics champ, Rafe. All of these beautiful graphics that you see, it is happening when he's not inside the PCR. He's standing out and still the graphics will work. Or rather, they work only when he's not sitting on that chair.
Such a pleasant personality, Rafe. Always very soft-spoken, very nice, very humble.
Yeah, that's right. He is all of that. But then he has to get in those graphics too.
Well, he's done a phenomenal job. I think just the last 10, 11 days, they've been so difficult for every one of us. But we've pulled things off. And I think a big shout out to everyone, a part of the productions team, right from the director, who we cannot forget, Mr. Taimur, to our replay personnel, Zia, graphics, we've got Rafe, sound, we've got Adnan and Tayyab. Our chief engineer, Adnan, he's the man who's got everything under control and not in control at the same time.
Yeah, when they're not in control, he's in control. Qurum Thunders, now they are in control. I'm sure Adnan Bhai gave them a tip or two, or got their wirings right for sure.
They take the single and they inch towards victory. Rui Rangers, the champions for the first season. And now almost there are Qurum Thunders. They played the finals last year, missed it, but this season they've come back with vengeance and want to go one step further. So yes, I think just the right time to quickly mention all our cameramen as well. They've done some remarkable job.
Wide there, and look at this. Ayan, he knows that he's going at the danger end. Oh no, harsher. That'll hurt. That'll hurt bad. Rafi, adrenaline makes you do crazy things, and that's what he's got him to do.
Well, if
there was no way that he had a clear sight of line. And that would have hurt. I can tell you that would have hurt.
Especially when the throw is coming from somebody like Rafi. That ball is just like a golf ball in his hands. All the power, all the force behind that throw. Hashir, he's done well to conceal the pain and the expression.
Well, yeah, the adrenaline is keeping him up there. Meanwhile, the match officials, the umpires who've kept this game going, given those right decisions. Soft touch and a single. The way Ayan plays this game, I quite like his approach. When it's a good ball, he won't play it a dot. He'll try and guide it in a way wherever there's a gap, play it with soft hands and try and get a single. He's a busy player, and that is what is required when you're not getting bad balls to punish.
Yes, you're right. And he's also very technically sound. So that helps. Again, just guided. Hashir now playing a different role altogether. He's just putting out a statement that, you know, he's a multi-role specialist. He can play as per the situation demands. He knows it's not needed. He doesn't need the fireworks right now. That'll be for the celebrations after they lift the trophy. Right now, what is important is to take them over the finish line. And I think these two batters are not going to give it away easily now for Amerat Royals.
Well, yeah. Just one hit away. Now, Ayan Khan. Will he go big? Will he finish it in a glory shot? He tries. Doesn't get it. Gets a single though. Overthrow. He's calling for the second. This is so cool. This is so cool. Ayan Khan, this is what he does. He puts pressure on the fielders and makes them commit errors. And when they commit errors, he gets those runs going. Ayan, 12 of 7. Harsher, 13 of 9. Just 2 runs away. 1 to get to the total that Amerat Royal scored. 65 and 2 to win. Ayan Khan. Drives will get a single and the scores are leveled. Scores leveled and end of the over. So 7 gone, it's 65 for 3.
Right arm round.
काय रे करण कुठे आहे तू सीधा सीधा वेट यासिर इधर से एक ले ले भाई यासिर चलेगा चलेगा मारने दे छक्का मारने दे
Right, so 1 run needed. It's just one run needed, and it's going to be Ayan Khan who will be scoring those winning runs. Just moments away from creating history. There it is. That is the moment. Yes, that celebration, the hand, the fist pump, and the running towards the wicket. It is creating history. And Qurum Thunders are the new champions, the champions of Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2. What a win, what a performance, what a team this has been, right from ball number 1 of the first game till the winning runs being scored here tonight. It has been a phenomenal performance, a success story, a journey for Qurum Thunders that will definitely make and hold a special place in each and everyone's hearts. Yes, they know the celebration. They know how important it was to win this game. They were short in the previous season, but not this time. This time, they are the champions of Fan Code Oman D10. Absolutely wonderful scenes here at Amerat Cricket Stadium. Qurum Thunders beating Amerat Royals in the big final. Convincing win. And that has been the testament, that has been the statement that they have put across. Qurum Thunders, Ayan Khan, yes, he knows how important this win is. And there you go, a signal to his family members back home watching this game and enjoying his success as much as he is. Qurum Thunders are the champions of Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2, and no one can take that away from them. Let's head down to Abid Ibrahim. Just before we go there, he will be speaking to a lot more different people from the Qurum Thunders setup. Runs on the board, but they did what they could. They tried to put on a fight. 2 overs, 16 runs and a wicket for Bilal Khan. Karan Sonavle bowling that 1 over, giving away 9 runs. Mohit Patel getting 2 wickets and conceding just 13 runs. But again, that score was never enough.
Well, we have got a very special moments to capture here. This victory for Qurum Thunders means a lot here. They have gone really berserk. They have enjoyed every bit of this tournament and they kept on doing it. They have done it for one final game and they have done it in style. I've got Hashir Anwar Dafedar with me, the right man to speak sort of our moments there. Hashir, what this victory means to you and your team?
Alhamdulillah, we won this game and it's been an amazing tournament for us. We have been like won few games, lose some like crucial games and this was the tournament we needed to win this game. And last year we lost the finals and this time we were all set. Anyhow, we have to win this final and we did it.
Well, Hashir, your presence in the team was very important. The moment we saw you coming in this team, you was ready. It was just the kind of break you needed mid of the tournament, wasn't?
Actually, I was ready to look for boundaries only. Because in this D10, once you get the momentum, then it becomes easier to attack the bowler. And like if you play like little slow, then the bowler gets dominant. So better to attack in the first ball, second ball only. So this helped me a lot.
Well, thank you very much, Hashir. Your team is waiting. Go on and celebrate your victory. Well done, champ.
Cheers.
Well, we'll go to Noman, who's got another place with him.
I've got Karan Sanavle with me. Karan, it hasn't been a great day for you, but overall a fantastic tournament. What do you make of your team's performance throughout the tournament?
We had a few new chaps in our team. They did excitingly well. We, as a team, we played really good. I'm happy with my team's performance. They gave 100%. We were preparing pre-season also. We played a few practice games to to win this game, win this tournament, to do well in this tournament. I'm glad that my team reached to the final. It did not turn in our side. We tried our level best, but they just bowled really well and restrict us to a low score. And yeah, we lost the game.
Talking about some exciting plays in this tournament, we have seen Rafiullah, the way he has played the fearless brand of cricket. What do you make of this fearless brand of cricket that your side played throughout the tournament?
Yeah, I always told my boys ki always back your own game. No matter what you play, you always back your shots, always back your own game. The one you play naturally, you just have to express it in the game. That is how I said all the batsmen.
Right, then wish you best of luck for the upcoming games and the tournament.
Thank you, thank you.
And then back to you, Abid Ibrahim, he has another exciting player with him.
Well, thank you, Noman. We have got this side of the ground where we have got players from Qurum Thunders. When we talk about players, we talk about the performances. When I'm talking about someone who changed the dimension of this game with his great leg spin, it is Samay Srivastav. Samay, what a spell that was. Just 4 runs and 4 wickets. And given the time, it was a mega final. The moment we all waited for you, and you have delivered.
I was just waiting for my chance. I was injured in first phase of the game, so I just came and did my work for the team.
Well, it never seemed that it was difficult for you. What do you do exactly to get that drip and those googlies, everything you have done today turned into gold?
I was just doing my plans. I'm just executing with that plan the captain gave me and the management. So I just doing with that and everything was happening.
What was that plan that captain has given you?
Just bowl and go and bowl, nothing else. Don't go for wickets, just go for dot balls.
Well, and that plan seemed to work really well for you. Now tell me, what was the special moment in this tournament for you?
Special moment was when I came for the first match, the second round. That was a main special moment for me, and the final was special for everyone.
What was that number that you dialed in at your celebration? Can you tell us about it?
Me and Shoaib was planning to do some celebration. Like last year we tried, but it didn't happen. So this year in the last match, the final wicket, I just tried and did that for Shoaib.
Well done, Samay. You have done absolute right thing for your team, and it seems that it is your night, and go on and enjoy. Well done. That was Samay for you. Now we'll head back to Noman Chaudhary, who's got another player from Amerat Royals.
Thank you, Abid Ibrahim. I've got Rafiullah with me. Rafi, पूरे टूर्नामेंट में शानदार परफॉर्मेंस रही. एक बुरा दिन है, मेरा ख्याल है हार जीत गेम का हिस्सा है. सबसे पहले तो ये बताएं कि पूरे टूर्नामेंट में अपनी टीम की परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में क्या कहेंगे?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. टीम के परफॉर्मेंस के हिसाब से तो माशाल्लाह लड़कों ने अच्छा खेला, स्टार्ट से एफर्ट करते आ रहे। तो जैसा हम सेमीफाइनल जीते, लड़कों ने बहुत एनर्जी के साथ खेले लड़के, और वही मेहनती अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह फाइनल में पहुंच गए।
Conversations there between
हर टाइम जब
Oman and Abid, they've managed to get hold of certain players, and you can feel and you can see how important that win is and how difficult that loss is. So let's head down back again to Abid, who's got somebody with him.
Check 1 2.
Right, so let's quickly find out if there are any more players available for Abid. If there are, we might just head down and get to know the feelings and what they are expressing right now. What is the experience for winning this big final here at Fancode Oman D10? Let's go to Abid downstairs.
Thank you, Shoaib, and we are all excited here with the team Qurum Thunders. They have thundered tonight, and they have performed really well. Last year, they couldn't par the line, but this time they made sure they make this night counts, and they have done in style. Jatinder Singh joining me, a happy man, the captain, leading the team from the front. Jatinder, the way it started the tournament, the boys were a little bit of rusty, but moving forward, we have seen absolutely no way go when your partner, Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, came on form. How much relief was that for you?
Well, obviously, we were just, finished our off season when we were just getting into the season. We started our training, and all of a sudden this D10 was introduced. And initially, when we started off, we were, as you mentioned, that we were a bit rusty. Yeah, of course. So delighted to watch the guys perform so well at the crunch situation. I think hats off to Kashyap, the way he has played the tournament. He showed his character. Same way Hashir chipped in, and he was just unstoppable.
Well, just before we leave, we would like to see one celebration, that Thai five. Can you show us? Yeah, sure. Let's do it together. Yeah. Let's go ahead to Noman, who's got a special guest there as well.
जी रफ़ी ये बताइए
Credit to him to make sure that he gets that out from Jatinder Singh. Well done, but I think we still feel that Jatinder Singh does a better job with the Thai five. Interesting, very, very interesting. Right, so with all those conversations, I'm sure you are all set for the post-match presentation, but we'll dive into a short break. When we are back, we'll be bringing you all the live scenes, one final time, the post-match ceremony, and the winners. Stay tuned.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this beautiful facility here at the Oman Cricket Academy, the Amerat Cricket Ground in Muscat, Oman. Now, we are here and welcoming you to the presentation ceremony of the fan code Oman D10 powered by ITW Universe. First up, Oman Cricket and ITW would like to thank our title sponsors, Fan Code, and our team sponsors, Dafa News, our sports travel partner, Dream Set Go, and O Taxi. What a fantastic tournament we've had. 8 teams competing in it, 6 getting into the Super 6 round, and then 4 going into the knockout, the semi-finals, and then 1 team emerging as the champion. Now, while all of this was happening, we saw 46 brilliant games going through. And through, we saw 560 boundaries and 444 sixes being hit. Now, this is a phenomenal task, and all thanks to you guys here. If my math is right, we've scored 4,904 runs only in boundaries. That is a phenomenal job again. Just shy of 5,000 runs in boundaries, ladies and gentlemen. Now for the presentation, here we've got some dignitaries who are standing from left. We have Mr. Ali Anwar from Oud Amna. We've got Mr. Qasim Mohammed Al-Rahabi from O Taxi. We've got Mr. Naeem Khan, Senior Manager, ITW Universe. We've got Mr. Duleep Mendes, Chief Development Officer, Oman Cricket. We'd like to welcome Mr. Varun Khimji, Board Advisor, Oman Cricket. And would like to welcome Mr. Pankaj Khimji, the Chairman, Oman Cricket. Please put your hands together for our dignitaries here. Now, for the first thing that we're going to do today is flip the paper. Now, I would like to request Mr. Pankaj Khimji to please come up here and say a few words about the tournament, about cricket here in Oman. Congratulations, beautiful tournament. How do you see all of this coming through within your purview of Oman cricket here?
Well, we've been very, very blessed and honored that this tournament has come out in its 2nd edition in an even more flying colors. That not only the teams, but the viewership, the camera work has been just exceptionally good. I really thank ITW, our partners in this D10 tournament, and I hope that this only grows from here on.
I'm so sure, considering the fact that we've seen 8 teams coming through, fighting literally tooth and claw to get to the top 4 position and then the final 2. While you have so many responsibilities of cricket now all around the world, literally, not just Oman, you've stepped up to take care of Asian cricket, associate cricket all over the world. How do you take out time to work for Oman cricket?
This year has been particularly challenging. There's a lot that has come onto my plate, but Oman cricket has a very special place in my heart, and it doesn't matter when I have to make time, but Oman cricket will always be their #1 priority.
Well, it is, and the way it's grown, it's just phenomenal under your keen eyes. This cheer says a lot, isn't it? But whenever someone like you, who has a schedule which keeps you literally traveling around the world, has to come in for a match like this, and I'm sure that you watched a game.
Yeah, I did.
Weren't you entertained with what the boys did today?
It's cricket anytime, any day, day or night. When especially there's cricket being played in such a beautiful atmosphere with such fantastic 2 teams, nobody wants to hold back. At least somebody who's a cricket aficionado like me, I would spend time and I would take the time out.
You've definitely done. Now, one question that I want you to tell us, all of us over here, what can we expect from Oman cricket in the next few years?
I think more international cricket.
Mm-hmm.
I think is that something that we should be expecting, and I think definitely so. Both ACC and ICC are conducting more tournaments than they ever did. And every new cycle, 4-year or 5-year cycle that comes out, there is more world cricket. I mean, there's more Women's World Cup. There's Under-19 World Cup now for women's as well,
right.
Which is for the first time. There's, we've hosted the LLC cricket before, which is the Veterans League. They're planning to come back again. So I believe Oman is in store for some good international cricket and with some international players in the next 12 months or so.
This is amazing. The way we look at Oman cricket, it's our home here, and all of these guys over here, they've come in every single day, played games back to back, and you know, a word of appreciation from you definitely will help them, you know, get motivated for more to come.
No, these are my boys. It doesn't matter which team they are belonging to, but I see some very familiar faces in both the teams, and I felt so good to see them back on the green in Oman. And congratulations, guys. Thank you very much for putting in a fantastic effort. Both teams, there's been some fantastic cricket, and I wish you all the best. You've got another 12 months to slog and to work hard before you start qualifying for or less than that. I think by June next year, you'll be qualifying for the World Cup in another round. So get your act together, and, you know, we've got some work to be done.
Well, we definitely are looking forward to 2023 in India. Thank you so much, Mr. Khimji.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Pankaj Khimji here, joining us today and ensuring that all of us are kept in good hands while cricket here in Oman takes place. Now, I would request Mr. Dulip Mendes to please come in over here to hand over medallions to our staff that has worked endlessly, tirelessly every single day to ensure that we get what we've got. The fantastic wickets first up. And for that, I would like to request Mr. Anoop, the head curator, to please come up here and receive his medallion. Isn't he and his team done a fantastic job? 46 matches, and even the last game gets you the best runs. Amazing movement of the ball, amazing runs. It's just phenomenal. Anoop and his team has done an amazing job, stole our hearts, and given us some great cricket. Thank you so much, Anoop. Now, this would be unfair if we didn't call up the umpires. So we would request all the umpires to please line up, starting with Mr. Rahul Asher, to come and collect your medallions. Mr. Hari Krishna. Mr. Ananta Rajamani. Mr. Navneet G. Mr. Zaman Qureshi. Would request Mr. Sagir V to come up, please. Mr. Sagir. The also very popular Mr. Kapil. The players are not letting him come. It's because the players are on. Mr. Freddy. Mr. K. Mujahid to follow. Karthikeyan. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, please keep those going. They've ensured that this entire tournament is played on absolute fair grounds. Thank you so much. Now, I would request our scorers to please step up and collect your medallions. Would request Mr. Kupan Suresh. These guys have ensured that every single score, every single run that you've scored has been tabulated right. The wickets that you've taken have been gone in the right columns. The byes, the leg byes, the wides, which at times were quite a plenty, were taken care of. Mr. Sadiq. Would request Mr. Venugopal. Mr. Venugopal to come up, please. And lastly, a very young and dynamic Yash. Oh, he's popular. He is popular. Look at that. Thank you so much, Yash. Thank you so much, Mr. Mendes. Thank you so much, Mr. Khimji. And now, throughout the tournament, we had a very, very special award that was given away every single game. And that was for the one who could hit the ball out of the park. For the maximum sixes, we were giving away an Oud Amna hamper. Would request Mr. Ali Anwar to please come up to give out the Oud Amna maximum sixes hamper. The finals, we didn't see too many sixes, but there was one guy who hit that one big one. Prateek Athavle, please could you come up and collect your Oud Amna hamper for that one solitary six. He's been phenomenal throughout the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Please keep your hands together. Thank you so much, Prateek. Thank you so much, Mr. Anwar. Now, time for the man of the match. This one guy came in late in the tournament, but after he came in, he definitely knew what to do. Today, he came up and said, Ab mera sama. Or in 2 overs, getting 2 runs, would request Mr. Qasim to please come up here from O Taxi to give away Samay his man of the match medallion. Mr. Qasim Mohammad Al Rabi from O Taxi. What a phenomenal spell today. 2 overs, 4 wickets, just 4 runs. Turned the game on its head and ensured that they didn't have to chase too many. Thank you so much, Samay. Thank you so much, Mr. Rabi. Now I would request Mr. Naeem Khan, Senior Manager, ITW Universe, to please come up so that we can give the Man of the Series medallion. Now this one goes to a very senior statesman here in Oman cricket, someone that we've seen for a very long time, someone when the time was there had to lead the side, then had to go out and bat, then had to go out and bowl, score runs, pick wickets and get his team to win literally every single time. There were quite a few contenders though. There was Kashyap Prajapati for his 321 runs. You're not there though. Wait. Oh, we're excited. Kashyap. I like that excitement though. There was Khalid who had scored 6 runs more than him. 327 runs, Khalid. There was Hasnain who picked up 16 wickets. There was Ganesh who picked up 17 wickets. But, the man of the series for his 285 runs and 17 wickets is Syed Amir Kaleem. Fantastic all-round performer. Led his side like a champion. Unfortunately couldn't make it into the top 4. But he was just phenomenal, wasn't he? The applause definitely says a lot about his performance, doesn't it? Amir, can I please have a quick chat with you? How are you doing?
Great.
What's your name?
Aisha Amir.
And do you like Daddy's batting?
Yes.
Do you like his bowling?
Yes.
And will you take this award from him?
Yes.
Perfect. You worked hard, but she's going to take that award. But tell me something. First up, congratulations on a fantastic performance. You know, it's been an amazing journey for you in this tournament. We saw you play. दिल से खेला आपने, bowling करने आया तब भी, batting करने आया तब भी. कहाँ ऐसा लगा कि थोड़े से रह गए, सेमीफाइनल्स में नहीं आए?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो मैं अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि उसने इतनी परफॉर्मेंस करवाई और जितना भी मैंने हार्ड वर्क किया था, जो भी मेहनत थी, वो उसको मैंने जो है यूटिलाइज़ किया. तो उसके लिए तो मैं सबसे ज़्यादा अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ. दूसरा ये कि हमारी टीम थोड़ी यंग थी और अगेंस्ट जिनके हम कम्पीट कर रहे थे वो बहुत सीनियर टीम्स थी, एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर थे. तो वही जो है थोड़ा सा मुझे लगता है कि हमने लैक किया, जो एक्सपीरियंस हमें ज़रूरत थी तो वहाँ हमने लैक किया और बेस्ट टीम विन. तो कोशिश करेंगे कि अगला जो सीज़न होगा इंशाल्लाह उसमें और अच्छी तैयारी करके आएँ और अच्छा कम्पीट करें.
एक कप्तान का ये रोल होता है कि अपने प्लेयर्स को जो है वो एंड स्पेशली यंगस्टर्स को जो है वो उनको बढ़ावा दे, उनको सपोर्ट करे, उनको आगे बढ़ाए. और आपने बिल्कुल वैसा किया. अरफात को हर दफ़ा आपने ओपन करवाई गेंदबाजी. यंगस्टर है, छोटा है, पर आपने ये नहीं सोचा कि यार ये बच्चा कहीं गड़बड़ कर देगा तो तकलीफ हो जाएगी. ये कॉन्फिडेंस कैसे आपने सोचा आपने करने के लिए?
जब हमने अपनी टीम बनाई थी तो हमारा मोटो यही था कि हम यंग प्लेयर्स को जो है ना जितने से ज़्यादा उनको चांस दे सकें, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटी उनको प्रोवाइड कर सकें। और ये जो टूर्नामेंट सेकंड एडिशन हुआ है वो फैंटास्टिक, क्रेडिट गोज टू ITW एंड D10। एंड मैंने उसको देखा था क्योंकि वो काफ़ी टाइम से हमारे साथ अंडर 19 के साथ था और उसके अंदर इतना स्पार्क था कि वो प्रीमियर डिवीज़न में भी आके अच्छा परफॉर्म कर सके। तो मेरी सिर्फ कोशिश यही थी कि उसको प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड किया जाए और जो मैं एक्सपीरियंस है उसको बताया जाए कि आप किस कंडीशन में किस तरह से बॉल कर सकते हो। तो एग्जीक्यूशन उसका था, उसका जो टैलेंट था वो सबने देखा और मुझे जो फीडबैक मिला है उसके बारे में वो बहुत ज़बरदस्त है। तो आई एम श्योर कि वो आगे जाके जो है ओमान के लिए अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा।
डेफिनेटली वी आल्सो होप सो। बट जाने से पहले एक आखिरी सवाल आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा, आप फिट कैसे रहते हो इतने?
फिटनेस तो कि मेरे मतलब क्या कहूँ कि जब से क्रिकेट खेल रहा हूँ और जिस लेवल पे अब हूँ मैं, मुझे ज़्यादा फिटनेस की ज़रूरत है। और कोशिश करता हूँ कि जब भी मुझे टाइम मिले मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अपना टाइम जो है जिम में स्पेंड करूँ। और उसका क्रेडिट मैं अपने ट्रेनर्स को, मेरे सीनियर प्लेयर्स को देता हूँ जो मुझे मोटिवेट करते हैं कि हाँ अभी भी आपकी क्रिकेट बाकी है और उसको आप कर सकते हो। तो कोशिश यही होती है कि जितनी क्रिकेट खेलूँ आगे उसको एंजॉय करूँ और उस हर चीज़ को जो है ना पॉजिटिव लूँ।
थैंक यू सो मच आमिर, बहुत बहुत बढ़िया आपने परफॉर्म किया है। आप एंजॉय करते हैं, हमें एंजॉय मिलती है। थैंक यू सो मच।
मैं इस अपने ट्रॉफी को जो है डेडिकेट करूंगा ईच एंड एवरीवन जिन्होंने इस टूर्नामेंट को सक्सेस किया है। मेरी टीम, मेरी मैनेजमेंट और मेरी फैमिली, जिनकी सपोर्ट के बगैर मैं कुछ भी नहीं था। और ये ट्रॉफी जो है मैं उनको सबको डेडिकेट करता हूँ।
थैंक यू सो मच, दैट्स वेरी काइंड ऑफ यू।
थैंक यू।
Go well, Sayyid Amir Kaleem, ladies and gentlemen, the player of the tournament. There were quite a few contenders, but then he was absolutely standing out. Now, I would like to call upon Karan Sunavle, the runners-up captain, for a quick chat, please. Karan, hard luck, but what went wrong today?
No, they bowled really well. They outplayed us.
वो दिख गया था, उसके अलावा बताओ क्या गलत पड़ी थी?
नहीं, थोड़ा हम लोग में बैटिंग थोड़ा कम पड़ गया, थोड़ा बैट्समैन लोग ने कम स्कोर किया, थोड़ा और अच्छा कर सकते थे। बट और हम लोग मतलब थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस भी कम, तो मे बी हम लोग ने ज़्यादा करने की कोशिश की, बट उन्होंने अच्छा बॉलिंग किया तो हम लोग का बैट्समैन थोड़ा कम गिर गए।
हर मैच में ना ये कहा जाता है कि पार्टनरशिप्स जो है वो बिल्ड करती हैं, चाहे 10 ओवर का फॉर्मेट हो, 50 ओवर का हो, 20 ओवर का हो, टेस्ट मैचेस का हो। आपकी और प्रतीक की पार्टनरशिप के बारे में बताइए। व्हाट इज इट दैट यू गाइज वर्क सो वेल टुगेदर ऑलवेज?
बिकॉज वी नो ईच अदर सिंस इंडिया, तो we use our communication, we make each other calm. So when one is hitting hard, the other one takes a support. The other one is hitting, the other one takes a support. Otherwise, it's a two-way situation. So myself is a captain and he himself is a vice captain. So we need to take our team and put up a good score. So this is our plan, to stay on the wicket, and if someone is hitting hard, make sure that he stay on the wicket.
Right. काफी दफा हमने स्टंप माइक से कैप्चर किया था कि आप लोग मराठी में बात करते हो। Yeah. तो वो मराठी में कम्युनिकेशन जब आप करते हो तो डज इट हेल्प यू ट्राई एंड कीप द कम्युनिकेशन बिटवीन यू टू, और किसी तक नहीं पहुंचे ऐसा कुछ है या नेचुरली निकल जाती मराठी?
वो नेचुरली निकल के आती है, बट कभी कभी बैट्समैन अगर बॉलर कुछ प्लान लेके आए तो मैं नॉन स्ट्राइकर पे हूँ, तो मैं उसको कभी मराठी में बोल देता हूँ कि अभी ये डालने वाला है, अभी ये आने वाला है। और कभी कभी दूर से भी ऐसा बोल सकते हो कि प्लान उनके अभी क्या है, तो फिर कभी ये कि अच्छा खेलते रहे, उधर से बरोबर खेल, ऐसा 2-3 टर्म्स है वो हम लोग यूज़ कर लेते हैं, तो बाकी टीम लोग को नहीं समझ में आती है वो।
ये बहुत अच्छी स्ट्रैटेजी है, एंड आई एम सो श्योर दैट दिस विल गो द डिस्टेंस। बट आगे के लिए अभी क्या प्लान है? ये तो टूर्नामेंट में हम फाइनल्स तक आ गए, व्हाट इज इट नेक्स्ट फॉर अमेरात रॉयल्स एंड यू?
Now we have a 50 over tournament and followed by 20 overs, so we are taking positive from this tournament. All the boys and the management also done really good job, also our support staff, also thanks to our Chaitanya sir who supported both the teams really equally good. And we should have done better, but I'm happy with my boys' performance. They really did well and they worked hard previously also. So it was a good tournament for us.
Oh, definitely it was. We saw you playing in the semi-finals, and the way you guys, put up this fight against the defending champions, that itself is a win in all ways. Well done, Karan. Now I would request Mr. Varun Khimji, the board advisor, to please step up and hand over the runners-up trophy to Karan Sunavle, the skipper of Amerat Royals. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Thank you so much, Karan. Thank you so much, Mr. Kimji. And now, I would like to call, should I? Or he'll just walk in. Jatinder Singh, the skipper of the winning side. Very, very popular face here. Has a lot of support. And has the title too. Jatipaji, congratulations. First up, नया साल मुबारक, नए साल में नई ट्रॉफी.
Of course, thank you so much everyone.
अब पहले बताइए कि जब सेमीफाइनल से मैं शुरू करूंगा. सेमीफाइनल में तो बुशरा बस्टर्स को आपने जिस तरह से हटाया बुशरा बस्टर्स को, ऐसा लगा कि कोई कंपटीशन ही नहीं था. राइट? बहुत ही सिंपल टास्क क्वालिफाई कर लिया. Then you went into the finals. उसके बीच में जो टाइम था, जब तब when you were watching, the Royals play the way they played, what was the conversation going on?
Well, as we started the tournament, we had our plans really simple. We didn't want to make it too complicated. Anyways, this game is really complicated. So we tried to keep it very simple. So guys just, executed their plans really well.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say all of these things when you won the title, right? That, the guys executed the plan very well and it all fell out very well. But अगर हार जाते तो फिर वही जो है गड़बड़ हो जाती. But then since you won, what was the plan?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, we kept one plan for our bowlers. So that's what, even if he gets hit on that plan, so we were okay with it. So that's what, that motivated them to just go ahead and execute those plans.
So no specific plans कि Karan आएगा तो ये bowler आएगा, ऐसे bowl करेंगे. Or if say Prateek comes and we'll apply this bowler and get him to bat at this area?
Since we knew that this wicket, they have, we played a lot on this same track. So we knew that spinners gonna play the major role in this. So it's just spinners as and when they chipped in and they did their job.
Now, Samay, you spoke about spinners. We've seen him play. He comes in mid-tournament and changes the tournament for you. What is he made of?
Absolutely. He's a golden arm for us. As and when any task is thrown up to him, he is ready to take the task. And, he's a team man. He's a warrior.
You could definitely see that. 4 wickets, just 4 runs. He changed the game completely. Jalinder, you know what? I thought I'll probably have this conversation very long, nice. You could probably sit down over here, call for tea. I'm not going to do that. I'll request Mr. Pankaj Kimji to please come up and hand over the winner's trophy of the Fan Code Oman D10 2022, the second season. The champion, Qurum Thunders, Jatinder Singh. A fantastic evening here for all of us at the Oman Cricket Academy. What a phenomenal win there. Jatinder Singh lifting the trophy and his team cheering him. Every single person in the side has done extremely well. They are the truly deserving champions, and I wouldn't want to stop you from going out and celebrating with your team. A phenomenal champion, an individual, a team man, and a team that deserves every bit of success and glory every single time they come out to play. This is a phenomenal time, and I'm sure that they will enjoy this night like all of us over here. But before we go, I can definitely tell you one thing. We'll be back with a lot more. From everyone over here at the Oman Cricket Academy, we'd like to thank our sponsors who've been with us. Oman Cricket and ITW, thanking our title sponsors, Fan Code, our team sponsors, Dafa News, our sports travel partner, Dream Set Go and O Taxi. Everyone over here who's come in, who came to watch these games, who came in to support their friends and family, we thank you. From everyone over here, it's good night and God bless. Till we see you next time. Till then time, keep cheering the champions. Thank you so much. Good night.